Okay, wait a minute. Okay, we're back. We're back. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, my computer just completely crashed. Just heard the buzzing audio and then everything went black. But we're back. Minor setback. Sorry about that. Let me let my homie know. Hold on a second. Okay, cool, cool. Sweetness. Dang, okay, cool. Well, looks like we're back. Uh yeah, everything's good, everything's running fine. Make sure. Quick recovery, quick recovery, quick recovery. Okay, okay, okay. Sweet. Everything's back. Everything's back. Wow. I didn't want to lose that run, because I'm perfect so far. Uh, but all right. Well, everyone that was notified will now be sent to a stream that has ended, and hopefully they'll click on me again to see that I'm still streaming. So, but anyway, the real ones are here. Love you guys. And everyone else that missed it, I'm so sorry. Okay, oh, I gotta dodge this. I gotta dodge all this. This is the wave that is hard amongst all of the ones that might not be. Oh my gosh. It's the ice is freaking me out here. Okay, gotta hit him. I gotta counterattack. Or not. Gotta get this. Do I gotta kill the baddies? Is that how this one works? Gotta. Does that not count? Oh my gosh. I'm doing too well. Take the moon. Oh my god. First try. Holy cow. I missed the E. Oh yeah, that's right, because it crashed and then I died when I missed the E. Okay. Okay. Well, what am I missing then? Just the pinwheel? One more moon? So the fourth. Dang, that would have been perfect. I mean, could have been. Who knows? I could have. That's. I think the fourth one's probably the hardest. So we'll do it again just for that. But we got the pinwheel. We got basically everything. Dang. Now I know with marbles how I would get the pacifist coin list thing. Checkers, I'm not sure. We'll see when we get there. All right, wave four. We perfected all the other waves. We just need wave four. Oh, sorry, I was got distracted by a DM, which I will respond to. Um, okay. All right. Sorry. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. So there's 5 waves of this boss fight. In between each one has a little bonus thing. Remember, you just bounce on their head one time, stand in the corner, and this is free. See? And then actually, I think I can just die here because I already got the coin and the moon. Oh, yes. Hell yeah. Huh? This is the one. Oh! I got hit by the, what is that? Psycho Crusher? I got hit by the Psycho Crusher. AKA Bipson. Oh. Oof. We're SDing, self-destructing there to end the mini game because I already did it on the last attempt at this fight. Oh boy. Okay, okay, okay. I think it's this next one. I'm counting right. It's the hardest one for sure, so I was expecting to at least go back for literally just this wave, if not any other wave. So that's fine. Would have been crazy if I got it on my first try though. So this one's hard. Oh wait, not this one. The next one. Already got the moon there. Oh yeah. This is like a... Oh, I forgot the rule. Remember? Remember what I said, you guys? I said, after you dodge the special attack, he goes for a little counter hit, and you just want to run all the way to the wall. Yeah, I messed that up. But this time, we got it. Oh, I gotta hit him. Oh, oh no! Sweet. Just trying to make our way to that fourth phase of the fight. Track invincible in the corner. I promise it's not what it looks like. Distracted by some stuff. Oh man, I'm really bummed the stream crashed. How are the viewers gonna know that I'm live still? If Jean comes in stream, I'll definitely talk about it. But asking me about some stuff that was happening in the Discord server. Here we go. Yeah, this phase. Stay in the corner. And then as soon as they like fall on you, you just jump and then you'll be able to land on them before they can get away. Okay. I don't. Oh. Oh boy. I gotta restart. that wave is the only one that we really need to complete here still. And the first four up until it. Which, this boss fight's not too crazy. Is it even really a boss fight? Have I even hit him? What's the fastest way to get out? Oh, no. Not like that. Right. Tasmanian Devil. Oh. Sweet. And then just jump right now. I gotta restart. Okay. It's insane how, like, mostly flawless that run was until the stream crashed. And that one moment that the stream crashed is what I'm trying to recover still. But I'll be honest, I probably wasn't. I'll be honest, I probably wasn't gonna get that moon on my first try. Like, of all of them, that's the one that I didn't think I was gonna get on my first try. I didn't think I was gonna get any of them on my first try, but I was like, fourth wave for sure, not getting that first try. Again, we've completed these mini games already, so only one that matters is this fourth one. He's gonna go for a new special attack he just learned, miss it, and then I counterattack, he dodges, run to the corner. Easy. This only took one dodge, but it looks like he goes for it twice. I don't know if that was like a bug the first time I played it. He only went for like one counterattack, but I guess he goes for two counterattacks, and then you get the minigame. Alright, here goes. This is everything. I got up, dude. I got Shoryuken. I got flash kick. What's that move that Terry does? I'm glad I'm only after one thing at least, and I got everything else. That's good. I had a feeling I would be playing this level a lot, but oh gosh. Thinking about things. Focus. No time to think about whatever the hell's going on in the Discord server. So I think... Oh my god. Okay. Once I get this, then I can actually just skip all of those phases, and I just need to... Actually, I don't need to do anything. This is ugly. What am I doing? There we go. Baddies. Targets are baddies. I'm glad there's like an easy strat for this. I wouldn't like to dance with this dude every time I have to speedrun, but you actually don't have to fight this boss either. If you play like the regular game with marbles and checkers, you switch to marbles, and before the bosses even on screen, you can actually shoot checkers at them, and that'll end the boss fight immediately. Shout out to like is that World 3 boss from Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island? Why did I use the full name? Everyone just calls it Yoshi's Island, right? Oh, ho ho, almost got me. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Not today. Alright, here we go. I also have a time limit, so am I supposed to just get to the end here? Am I supposed to kill all these guys? What the... Oh... No! Oh, I almost had the T! At least! Okay. Oh my god, I'm too loud. I'm sorry. Can we live in a world where people are allowed to have their own preferences? Like, if I have preferences, I'm allowed to have them, right? If I'm not saying anything to anyone. And I don't know what to talk about here. I'm so fixated on this dumb thing now. Oh, sorry. Okay. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. I gotta do this without yelling, maybe, though. Huh? Okay, Lunosa. We do the thing again. I can't touch you, because you just instant transmission Dragon Ball Z style. Dive bomb, we play leapfrog. Same song and dance, Lunosa. We know that this is not what this is about. You know what, honestly, I am Lunosa. Okay? I am Lunosa. And Lamp. Because look at Lunosa. Look at Lamp, right? They live in worlds surrounded by these immensely difficult challenges, be it levels or, you know, bonus levels. Oh! Post-game content. Clearly, Luna and Lunosa are after a challenge. They're attracted to a challenge, like a moth to a flame. And, I resonate with that. Also, look at Lunosa. All up here, all alone in their library, with all these challenges that no one else is interested in. And you know what? If someone else wants to come visit me in my library and play my games with me, then honestly... What's up, Dom? Then... Oh man, nice to see you. Glad you made it, even though... Let me ask you, when you were notified of the stream, did you get sent to a stream that was ended? Quick. Because my stream definitely crashed right at the beginning. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Sweet. What was that? That's true. That's true. Okay. Okay, so right now, I'm on the Lunosa fight, and I've gotten everything except for the fourth wave letter and moon. So that's all we're going after, and then a coinless pacifist clear. But how are you doing, Dom? It was nice to see you in the sober cart last night, man. Did you play at all, or are you going to at some point? It's okay, if, we're still. Yeah, you know what's funny is actually I got all of them on the first try. I got every moon on the first try, and on the fourth one is when my computer crashed. It crashed, and when that happened, obviously I looked away from the screen and I died. But for like half a second, I was blaming my computer crashing on me, or I mean, blaming me dying and failing that minigame on my computer crashing. But let's be honest, me and you both know there's no way I was getting that fourth one. I feel like I'm really bad at this game. It makes it fun. Oh, bad at the game. Oh, you're talking about Mario Kart. Yeah, man, Mario Kart is hard. But I'm bad at it too. And with Sober Kart, we're all just trying to hang out. Wow. Okay. But like I was saying that too, is like I was trying to say, oh, if the computer didn't crash, then I would have had a perfect run. And there's no way. No way. This one is the fourth one's real hard. Do you remember, am I supposed to kill all of the enemies, or do I just have to make it to the end? I think I just make it to the end, right? Oh, Commonwealth Kingdom. Be careful, you guys. Be careful. Alright? Don't drink and drive. Focus on the task at hand. I took a second to take a sip from my beverage, and it happened to be when I really needed to jump instead of take a sip. So it was a very unfortunate timing, and that got me killed. So both hands on the wheel, everyone. 10 and 2. No Tokyo drifting. I think it's just get to the end, because some of the enemies are those, like those spiny ones you can't kill, I think. So pretty sure it's just get to the end. Because the other one is defeat all the enemies. They have one of those already, but... Okay. If I get the T, it's progress, I'll be happy. E, sorry. I got the T already. I kind of like the way this boss fight works. That whole leapfrog thing. Like the boss part of it. That's what I'm talking about. Obviously I like the minigames too, but this is chill. This is a chill time. Clearly, Lunosa's not trying to hurt me. In fact, Lunosa's probably very excited that someone else is reading these books. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. We'll do her again. Bow to Lunosa, out of respect. But yeah, like, I feel like I resonate with Lunosa and Lamp. Clearly, Lamp and Lunosa are up in their little library, bookstore, whatever, with their special interests of mini games and challenging platforming levels, that they seem to be sitting around waiting for somebody else to want to try and enjoy these books. And I feel that way. I feel like I'm up in my own little library, playing my own books. And if anyone wants to play them with me, if they whoop me, if I lose real bad, if they make me realize I suck at the game or whatever, I'm still just happy that someone wanted to play. That's why I think Lunosa saves you in the end of the game, because you were one of the people that was willing to play with Lunosa. Because, like, all the other boss fights that jump in, spoilers, all the other bosses that jump into the final boss fight at the end, you saved them in some way? Released them from something? Oh boy. Run, turtle, run! Oh! Not again. Okay. Okay. To the corner. Yeah, Lunos is just having a good time right now. You know? Lunos is like, cool. Somebody's hanging out. You know? Okay, I have no idea what's below me, and I'm so scared. I just want to get the tea. Oh, cheesed it. Cheesed her. Okay. Now I just have to get through this. Just have to get through this. Easy does it. Easy does it. Nice and easy, nice and easy. This is chill. This is chill. Movements are predictable and avoidable. I'm not in any danger. Oh, thank goodness. And then we just honestly look at stars, you know? At the end of the... Oh yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... Oh. Oh, wait! I usually don't wait for the starfall. I go straight to attack. You can do that? Oh, that makes so much sense, because... Yeah. Okay. Well, also, boss fight ends when you hit Lunosa, and now that we've had this time together, Lunosa is willing to let you hit them, and, so I will, because we are, too, a part of a video game where I have to defeat a boss. So, but in the world, within the video game, I got to play with Lunosa, read the books that Lunosa likes, experience the challenges, and I had a great time, and they're willing to be defeated by me. And I'm exactly the same way. Okay, so now that we've 100%ed that, we're gonna do the same thing, except coins kill you, and defeating any enemies will also kill you. I don't think that's gonna be an issue for this level specifically, because the pacifist run means that I have to not kill anyone, and as you can see, Lunosa is not in any danger. Lunosa's not being killed or harmed, except for the one time that I hit them at the very end. And these count as enemies, so... Oh, I thought they counted as enemies. It said beat all the baddies. I popped one and I didn't die. Okay, cool. That was the only thing I was a little bit worried about if I spammed. Okay. Oh no. Tasmanian Devil. Dodge, dodge, dodge! Dodge, go on. Okay. Ooh, 90s, hi. I forgot! Okay. Wait, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Right? We'll see if it matters or not. This is a very unique level because it's a boss level. Yeah, you knew I was gonna do it, dang it! I'm happy that you knew I was gonna do that. You know me so well, friend. It feels even better to have a witness. They know just how to get you. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... Yeah. Wait, like that? Is that what you meant? Did I do it? No, I didn't. On the next one, Yeah, screw this. For anyone just tuning in, we're just defeating this boss with the stipulation that we cannot touch any coins or defeat any enemies, and here we are. There it is. So, that challenge kind of doesn't really apply to this level or boss fight in particular, so you'll see the challenge on the next levels. Again, we are skipping the end game content that we have access to early. We're going to come back to that at the end. But for now, we have 100%ed the level, meaning we got all the collectibles, We got the white flag, the coin flag, we got all the achievements basically. So we've defeated that level. The only thing left to do on that level is to do it in hard mode with marbles only, but that's for lap 2. We're currently on victory lap 1. Yes, I have 100% of this game, and we are not satisfied. That is not enough. Okay, so I like this level. Just the idea of it of wait, yeah. I like the idea of this level because it's, game mechanics over like realism. Give me a second before I get into this. Game mechanics over realism. Yeah. So what I mean by that is you could probably tell by looking at it, but we are in for an ice level with lava. I'm a baddie. What's the line? I'm a baddie. I get what I want. So yeah, you have lava and ice simultaneously, so you can slip into the lava. Who cares about physics? What I care about is gameplay, content, and being able to slip into some lava is cool. They could have very easily just had it be like, toxic sludge or something, but they were very specifically like, no, it's got to be ice and lava because we care about game mechanics and how it's played more than what you think it's supposed to look like. Oh, I thought I missed one. Yeah, and then also these little popsicles, they fall as soon as you touch them, as you can see, which is not really an issue, but worked the level. Anytime the game is trying to rush you to go fast, it's because they want you to skip something. Huh. Okay. Oh boy, I already messed up. Okay, there's a cloud here somewhere, right? I believe. I'm sorry. I got it, and then I got nervous, and I choked. Choking hazard. Can we put a warning label that this stream is not suitable for children under the age of 4 years old? Because it is just one big choking hazard. This whole stream is just one big choking hazard. Oopsie. I'm a choke artist. Only when it matters. I slipped. I slipped that time. Oh, I'm getting impatient. Okay, let's just play the game. Let's do that. Oh, also, you know what? I haven't been talking to you guys enough. what what are you guys up to? I want to know. What do you do when you watch the stream? I think the lane I want to sit in streaming is I really want to be background noise. Like if you can like cook, fold laundry, or like, I don't know, fall asleep to the stream, then you know what? That's my current goal. So that's awesome. Yeah, it means a lot to me that like this is preferable and to you while you do that. Hard for me to believe, but here you are with me. So, oh, okay. Why did I do that? Also, try not to, yell too loud to blow up your speakers or your headphones or whatever. Just keep some constant yapping going. Oh my gosh, am I almost maxed out? No. I don't know what the limit is for coins. Also, when this game becomes the most popular platformer of all time, I want to know what the lowest number of coins collected after 100%ing the game is. I want that record. I want the record for lowest number of coins collected on a 100% save file. Maybe that'll be the future. Maybe I'll make a giant video on what is the least number of coins you have to collect to 100% Windswept. Okay. Okay, let's get this cloud and not die. Just like that. Chill. Oh. Oh yes. The bonus. This last one? Yeah, like, if I'm not too distracting for, background noise, and not too dull. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at here? 2 more? Man, I do not remember where the letters are. Oh boy. Oh boy. E? I'll take it. Is this gonna kill me? Why do I feel like this is gonna kill me? It wasn't. It wasn't. I love. Oh, you died and hit the bonus area? Yeah. What a cool, like, screen. They thought of everything, man. It's definitely, like, a little disturbing, but, it's cool that that instance of, only a deceased animal made it through. I gotta stop, like, blind flop dashing if I want to beat this. I'm rushing it too much. Well, yeah, because... It's crazy that right now I'm like, yeah, I'm just rushing to the end. I just gotta get to that last little collectible, and then this level's done, and then we gotta do the hard version. But remember, this is still super hard mode. But, see, that jump is negligent. I need to look where I'm going. I don't know. I feel like I saw it pretty early on. I don't remember exactly where I was when I saw it though, but I'm really kind of bummed I didn't like know about this game while it was still like in its like Kickstarter phase. I would have like spent so much money on it. I want to get a physical copy. Windswept might be the only physical like Switch game, or honestly physical game I own, and I would be okay with that. I still have a few copies of Melee, but I don't know if they work. Oh, this is gonna be very fun when I get to the coinless pacifist run in a second. Okay. It will kill me. Huh? Wait, I bounced on the guy. How come? Oops. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. But I bounced on the guy. How come I couldn't drop dash? Probably because I did it wrong. That's probably why I couldn't. Oh, okay. I do feel bad for doing this, like, over some of the levels, over a lot of the levels. Maybe, my victory lap, I'll try to revisit some of these levels without flop dashing and see how much I can do. The true, as written, intended super hard mode experience. I just don't remember where the T is. Okay, okay, don't die. How come? Wait. Physical copies skyrocket. Of games in general, or what do you mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with going digital. I got a giant micro SD card. I like, I understand, and in a lot of ways agree with a lot of the people that are mad at like game keys, game key cards, and all that. I understand. Personally, I don't mind this, but I would buy a physical copy of Windswept just to keep it unwrapped on my, like, or keep it wrapped up in the plastic on my shelf. If there's cool stuff inside and covers, then maybe I'll open. Maybe I'll buy two. I just love this game so much. And everyone should play this game. If you like platformers, please play this game. It's oh good. Like, there's so many different ways it challenges you, and you can challenge yourself in this game. I'm literally like, oh no, wait, okay. I'm not fully understanding what. That was luck. I gotta save myself. I'm drowning. I'm drowning in lava. Help. Send help. Oh, I made it. Did you believe in me the whole time? I was worried. If you weren't worried, then thank you for having the confidence in me. Whew. Planning to buy Star Fox, DK Bonanza, and Pocopia Physical. Oh, cool. Oh, well, I was gonna say, oh, are you a Donkey Kong fan? But if I think if we're here playing Windswept, that kind of goes without saying, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't get Bonanza. Maybe I'll enjoy it one day. It's still on the table for me. But physical, huh? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. If this like if this game is a game you like, then you are just my people. I remember I was talking about this like controller too. If you've seen the other guy in here, Short Roach, he's one of the guys that plays Sobercart with us on the other stream. He's in here sometimes, but he's a platformer guy. He's a platformer guy, and the reason I know that is because he definitely sticks around in this stream for longer than I would expect people who just click on the thumbnail to. But he was also talking to me about controllers, and I think he also uses this brand too. 8-Bit Dough is like, if you use this controller, you are my people. If you play Windswept, you are my people. And here's the thing, okay? Here's a problem that I have is I very not quickly. I take time and I deliberately decide with people. Either you are my people or you are not my people. And it's hard for me to change my mind. That's a big weakness I have as a person. Once I have decided that you are my people, you may possibly do no wrong. by me. Once I have decided you are not my people, it's hard for me to change my mind. But but don't be like me. Be willing to forget 8-bit dough was the SNES and yeah. Oh, you had an 8. You also had an 8-bit dough. Nah, exactly. The reason that they're so good. Okay, I'm just gonna cheese. The reason that they're so good is and the reason that I found them in the first place is because they're D-pad, man. Like that was the first thing they sold. I mean, I don't know if that's the first thing they sold, but at least for me, when I was looking for a controller to play whatever platformers I wanted to play when I got my Switch, um, I was looking for one thing, which is a D-pad, like the best D-pad on the market that I could find, and that's what these guys sold. Oh, ho, 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 not gonna die there. I feel like I just want to cheese. Okay, this is what we're doing. This is how we're beating the level. Because they let me, okay? They let you do this in the game. What I am doing, I call flop dashing, which is I'm failing to do my ground pound animation and canceling the failure of that animation with another one to make me flop forward. Why am I failing the animation? Because I'm attempting to drop dash out of it, even though I've already done that once before touching the ground. This is what it looks like. This is checkers. Welcome to Windswept. Is this game broken? No, not at all. Well, so there's some things about it that are, maybe not functioning as they were intended to originally, but their the current way that they're used, the developer and creator of the game thinks that they're cool, and I agree, and I love that. You can clip through walls in this game, and it's a part of the speed run, but it doesn't like ruin the experience. If anything, it makes doing the speed run and watching the speed run more entertaining. So little tricks like what I was just kind of abusing, um, the developers are aware, and unless it ruins the way, unless it ruins playing the game, they're not going to take it out because it's cool. So, and again, that philosophy in mind, that's why I love this game and the people that made it. So thank you so much, Weatherfell. Thank you, Weatherfell team, all the people that worked on this game. I don't know when it's going to not be my favorite platformer anymore, because I think it's going to be forever. Until you make a sequel. And then when you make a sequel, I can tell you how much I liked this one more. Just kidding. I don't know. Oh boy. Okay. We're going to go out of order actually with this one. We're going to go out of order with this one. I'm going to first do this coinless. I'm going to do this pacifist coinless before I do the 100%. Why? Because, oh gosh, okay, I failed it. Let me show you something cool about this level. So here's what's really cool about this level. This is the end of the level right here. You just have to get up to here to end the level. And there you go. Check it out. Pacifist, coinless. And in fact, just to get everything I can get, because I feel like I'm going to miss this later and I'll be mad about it. Okay. Cool. Pinwheel. Sweet. So we're doing this one backwards because they put the end of the level right here. Yeah, I was too. Um, if you go back to the VOD, uh, when I played through this level the first time through, I made it all the way to the bottom, and I 100%ed it on the way there. And you know, you can do that. You can, in fact, collect all of the collectibles on your way down and then have the cloud at the bottom be the last thing you collect and then be done and not have to work your way back up. And I did that. But for content, for the sake of it, for the sake of 1000%ing everything, I did go all the way down to the bottom and then go all the way back up. And the thing is, with me doing that with checkers, is that would mean I don't get to start from the bottom and go up. I have to go all the way down and back to the top. Again, maybe just a way I might challenge myself. Not really a challenge that exists in the game. Are we going to do that today? I don't know. We've already skipped a level, so this might be one of those challenges that gets skipped for now. And now we move on to simply 100%ing the game. Yeah, do it. Okay, let's see if I got it in me. Let's see if I got it in me. Because when I did it the first time I was recording, I hadn't made it to the end of the game yet. I hadn't, like, you know, Windswept EX. I hadn't done any of that yet. So I have gotten better at the game since. And on my first time through, I actually made it from the bottom up. So maybe this time we try to do from top to bottom to top. One run. Let's see. Also, the bonus is like here, right? Yeah, cool. Oh, hold on. Let me see. How do I do this? Was it just make it to the end? Cool. Yeah. I got it in me. Okay. So, if you want an easy time through this level, collect everything on the way down. If you miss anything, you can collect it again later. Because, I guess it's spoilers, but... Okay, cool. Yeah, so yes, this when I say on the way down, what I mean is this level is a volcano. This level is a volcano, and at the bottom of it is the final collectible, which is the cloud, and also a checkpoint, if you weren't playing on super hard mode, like I am. Huh. Okay. I don't know why I'm afraid of coins still right now. See, look at this Donkey Kong Country level. Isn't this awesome? It's like they got the hot air balloons and the bucket. Okay, okay. Oh, the bonus level on this one's rough too. I just remembered. Oh yeah. So okay, cool. Oh, I got lucky. That was blind. And I just went for it. Okay. Oh, speaking of blindly going for things. Does this beat the baddies? I should have. I should have just taken the bucket. Oh, it is beat the baddies. Okay, well, let's just try to salvage this just because that would be fun if I could. Oh, yeah, that's maybe not happening. Okay. But we're in here. Okay, that is not going to get us anywhere. Stay in the bucket. Stay in the bucket. Do I have to defeat the piranha too? Or the firana, if you will? Ooh. That was good. Okay. So far I'm not missing any of the letters. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, wait. I want the bucket. No. Okay. We go again. You know, I feel like on super hard mode, you're probably very likely to collect all of the collectibles on the way down. And I'm saying on the way down a lot right now, and you don't know what I'm talking about if you've never seen this level before. Spoilers, it's a volcano. You make it to the very end, and there is a checkpoint and the final collectible. And then the volcano erupts, and you work your way back up through the volcano. But it's actually possible if you... Oh yeah, and so you can collect all of the collectibles you missed in passing on the way up. They are probably a little bit easier to get on the way up. Oh. See like how I died there? It's probably easier to get some of these collectibles on the way up. But if you can get them all on the way down, then you can actually just exit the level without having to go up through the eruption. Because the end of the level is at the start. And now that I'm thinking of it, ooh, that might be what you have to do with marbles. I just realized this is a marbles challenge. This level is for marbles. Oh boy, not looking forward to that. Crap. Now for the sake of content, I'm going to try to make it all the way to the bottom, and even though I've already 100%ed the level by the time I make it there, and, you know, I mean 100%, 100%, I'm going to try to make it all the way back up too. So, who knows? My friend Don's telling me I should try to do it, so I'm going to try to do it. And if this is what I'm like setting out to do, very likely that this level is always C for the rest of the stream. But, you know, at least there's a lot of level, so there's a lot to, like, you know, take in and look at. It's not going to be, like, the same spot over and over like other streams have been. Yeah, I'm going for it, man. I'm going for it. I want to. It's part of 1000% for me. It's just a matter of, do I do it now, or... Oh, see, and if I'm doing that, I don't really need to go for that E. I just don't want to have to think about it on the way up. Now, what I could do, too, is the same exact challenge with the coinless thing on. But you know what? We're going to trade that challenge for this one. That's what we'll do. I'm not sure when I can jump on that guy. Or even if I can in the bucket, I don't know. Okay. Okay. I do, like, kind of like this level a lot because that stream was really fun. And now we get to relive it again. Oh boy. Where's the lava? My mouth is really dry. I need some water. It's the volcano's so hot. It's, open it. Yeah, the volcano is super hot. I'm getting all dehydrated in here. I need a beverage. I'm parched. Back to it, ladies and gentlemen. This level really, like when I was just playing casually, because before I started streaming the game, I played, you know, as much of the game as I could just because I knew it was going to be really hard, and I just wanted to know if this would be a game that I could even beat at all, or if it's just going to be a game that is too hard for me to even do, and just not finish on stream. So, but when I did, this level was very difficult for me. Nope, not like this. Not like this. Okay, now... Oh, I didn't know that there would be a piranha there, and I just went for it. I do too many like blind risks like that, where honestly I'm getting through because I'm lucky sometimes. I should really scout the areas better. The music here feels like that Donkey Kong Country 2 level. I don't know why I did that. Okay. I remember playing that Donkey Kong Country 2 level with my friend too. We were playing co-op. I was Diddy Kong, or I was Dixie. He was Diddy, and man, I remember that lava level. We had to get like the letters Kong, like the comic coins in this game, and I don't remember which letter it is, but we came to the conclusion that there's a letter on that level where you can only get it by like sacrificing Dixie Kong, or if Dixie's on point or Diddy's on point, sacrificing Diddy, but like sacrificing one of the Kongs. Like the game actually asks you to let Dixie or Diddy die so you can get the letter. Oh, that was so close. Twice. Wow. Okay, cool. This part is so scary on the way up. Tropical Freeze, yeah, Tropical Freeze. No, wait, actually, no, that one was Donkey Kong Country 2. We did play Tropical Freeze though. That's what we started with. My friend Dean. He's actually the same guy that if slash when the Star Fox stream happens, he's the guy that would run Star Fox sometimes those days we would hang out. He also put me on to Donkey Kong Country being way better than Mario. I thought it was cool just for playing like Super Meat Boy and, you know, other platformers like that. Um, but then, yeah, after playing through Tropical Freeze and realizing how the level design in Donkey Kong Country is just, ugh, much more preferred to me than the levels in a game like Mario. And anyway, playing. Wait, wait. Hmm. Gosh. Oh no. Oh. That's fine. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I just let me see. Let me read this. So, in terms of challenges, DKC is very superior. In fact, I think so too. In terms of general content, Mario's better. I could see that. Yeah, I could probably I can agree with that. Like Mario is like that whole universe and like that title. Like if I had to nuke um Mario or Donkey Kong as a series and title, and the other one is just gone forever. Like personally, oh, I'd want to say that I would nuke Mario, but I think the better answer is to nuke Donkey Kong if you had to. Mario's brought us more, even though Donkey Kong brought us Mario, but over years, Mario has definitely brought us more content. Oh, you know what? Hey, that's a great time to bring this up, maybe. So next week, so, I don't know if you realize because you're here with me, on Wednesdays, I go really, really hard to like lock in and focus on this game. So much so that like I'm not going to be able to sleep for a very long time after the stream. So I tried to jump, I tried to kick flip the bucket. uh, I hope my sound wasn't too bad for your speakers or headphones or whatever. Oh yeah, but so next week, Oh, what was it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I have to really, really like lock in, as the kids say these days, to play this game. So much so that I'm probably not going to be able to sleep after stream for a good long time. And so for that reason, next week, um, I I have to catch a flight really early in the morning to Texas for Sober Kart the next day after, which would be Thursday morning. So I will not be streaming Windswept next week. So, well, Mario Wonder, yeah, yeah, Mario Wonder. Oh my God, so good. Easily the best Mario game. They finally made a sequel to New Super Mario Bros. After 16 years, which was a great series. Every single one of the games I also love, but I feel like it's Mario's finally like stepped up a little bit more with Wonder, and I like the future of Mario games because of Wonder, I think. I have it in me to potentially like Mario, like as a platformer as much, maybe not, but as Donkey Kong Country. But yeah, so next week I don't think I'm gonna be streaming Windswept, but I'm still gonna be free that night. So, oh wait a minute. So I'm thinking, well yeah, well so I'm thinking because I can still stream something. Um, it could be just either a chill Mario Kart stream. I could do that Lonely Mountains downhill biking game again, or if like we want to play Mario Party or something with viewers, like if you guys want to play, or just watch me play a Mario Party or a Mario Party like game, or basically just one Windswept, uh, just one break from Windswept is all I'm gonna be taking. Oh man, this bonus is like deceivingly difficult. I'm not really sure what the best strategy even is, to be honest with you. Probably that, right? Do not sleep on this challenge. I'm blind. Cool. Yeah, and like I know you just got your Switch and you don't have a giant library of games, but I mean maybe if there's a game we could play together, I'd be down. If you have the hands for it, if you just want to put it on the background like you do on typical Wednesdays, that's cool too. It's just yeah, it'll be not windswept, and I don't know how long I'll be going, but oh, okay, wait a second. This is the halfway point, you guys, and I'm still missing the T. Oh, I remember where it was, I think. Oh boy. For Miss Switch. Oh yeah, okay, then there you go. Then, you know, do you have a Mario Party? Um, look, yeah, it's cool. Here's something you gotta understand about me. Um, if you want to be friends with me, is I am and will not change. I'm an elitist, um, in a lot of ways, and I am completely like, you know, I completely respect people who have different preferences than me, you know. But what I'm saying is there's really only one good or one correct Mario Party game to play in 2026, and it is Mario Party Superstars. Make sure that if you want a Mario Party experience, the best Mario Party experience, in my opinion, um, you play Mario Party Superstars, not Super Mario Party. Um, which I mean, Super Mario Party has its purpose. Got the T. Alright, that is now all of the collectibles on the way down. Ah, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Red. Oh my god. Rest in peace, headphone users. Yeah, Jamboree too. Jamboree is actually really good. I think that it's overall the best one. Jamboree could be. I think Jamboree could be the best one, but the mini games that were created back in like the N64 days of Mario Party and up until like some GameCube ones, were really good. And when you're tasked with making new ones, you know, just not all the mini games from the N64 days were great. There were plenty of bad ones too, but there were a lot that were perfect for what they needed to do. And this long-winded way of saying this is the thing that I don't think is good about Mario Party Jamboree is the mini games. Everything else, and I mean this, everything else about Jamboree makes it the best Mario Party. I think it flows the best, like all the new stuff they added. I really like Mario Party Jamboree as a Mario Party game. It's just missing one thing for me. Okay, so now, here, hold on, before we do this. Hmm. Uh, we have 100%ed the level except for the Comet Coin, which we can get by just simply restarting and playing again. But here's the challenge. I'm going to make it all the way down here and make it all the way back up one go. Hopefully, before I give up. Maybe I won't give up. We'll see. But as soon as I touch that lava floor at the bottom here, that rock floor at the bottom there, underneath this little bridge where the lava dials are on, it's going to sink, and when it does, that's going to trigger the eruption of the volcano I'm currently at the bottom of. So, without further ado, yes, write this down, checkers, thank you. Here we go. Okay, I gotta make it all the way up on my first try. First try would be wild. Okay. There's a lot to worry about here. Don't touch anything. Ever. Okay. I remember this enough. Oh no! I hit the baby shark. Yes. Oh, that's perfect, dude. This is the most anxiety-inducing, terrifying. Oh, Scotty J. Sweet. Oh, dude. I didn't even see that. What's up, Scotty J? No, welcome back to you, brother. Yeah, I can't believe my stream crashed. So, my view count's probably not going to do too well because of that for this VOD, but I, I don't care about that as much as I'm just bummed that maybe some of the people that wanted to see this live or whatever might not. So, I gotta figure out my stuff, make sure that my computer's not crashing my stream. Okay, okay. How you doing, Scotty J? Because I am doing wonderful. It is my favorite day of the week because I get to be here and play one of my favorite games and hang out with my favorite people. Love you guys. And the people that aren't here to hang out, Seven, if that's you right now, I love you too, dude. I get a surprising amount of people watching the VODs after they go up, so makes me feel like I should keep going. Oh, even if, provides just one person with what they need, then I'm gonna keep going. Who knows? Maybe that one person is me. So, I want to say again, thanks for kicking it. We are making our way to the bottom of a volcano. If we don't die all the way down. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Just to complete this, there we go. There it is. Now we have actually done everything that is measurable and that you can witness, that is concrete, that is to be done with this level, among other more abstract goals have been reached, such as coinless pacifist clear. And now we're going for a completely abstract goal that no one else except for me and Dom have right now. And that's going to be touch the bottom of the volcano and make it all the way back up to the top. And this could be a whole stream. Like, I could just try to do this for the entirety of one stream. Because, there's a lot that can go wrong. And... oh, cool. See, but as we continue, we learn faster ways to do things. My friend asked me, one of my coworkers actually asked me because I was talking to them about, like, picking up a speed run that I did. And he asked, like, I always wonder, like, how do you get to, like, the point where you, like, you are speedrunning something? And, I think I figured it out, is, kind of like this. Like, I'm gonna have to make it through this entire level without touching anything. I'm gonna touch this cloud just for, in case I turn this into a video. So yeah, I can't. Here we go. Okay. Now we make it up. Auto-scroller, bucket, minecart thing, sharks. This is just so much anxiety. So I hope I can provide a relaxing background. I can be relaxing background content for a viewer while I am more stressed out than I've ever been in my entire life. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I peeked. That was really loud. Oh. So you see what I'm doing here, Scotty J. Also, hey man, trying to play some Melee after stream? I'm always gonna ask. I have to. Oops. I wasn't loud enough? Was I loud enough to wake you up if you were falling asleep? Was I loud enough to make you drop your knife if you were, like, cooking and cutting some bell peppers or something? I'm dumb. I think that's what I'm gonna lean into here. Is, I just want to be a background noise stream. And then maybe, if we get to playing with the viewers and Sober Cart, will be a Sober Cart waiting room stream. But until then, while I'm doing this Windswept thing, I want to be an impressive gamer that completes these ridiculous achievements. But probably more than that, I want to be a background noise stream. I'm deciding that that is the lane I'm picking as a streamer. I don't sleep, unfortunately. Okay, cool. I don't sleep, unfortunately. I think really hard at night. Yeah, man. Me too. Me too. And actually, okay, let me open up a little bit here. Talk about me. Because if you guys are here, you either love Windswept, and, I forgot where I was going with that. But I used to for a long time, I probably still could do it, but I could not sleep without, like, some kind of noise, some kind of voices. Like, I needed to listen to someone do a let's play of a game or some conversation between people. Like, I couldn't sleep unless I was listening to, like, talking. And there was this streamer. I mean, he wasn't a streamer. He just uploaded a giant let's play of this game that I love. And I found it, and I would watch him. Exactly, I needed white noise to sleep, but my particular white noise of choice was people talking. And I don't know, it was soothing to me enough to help. And I realized that, well, because he also uploaded a video recently of a game that Sean the guy that runs Sobercart, suggested that I play, and so it made me like really think like, oh my God, could I possibly be for somebody else what he was for me, just like a voice to listen to fall asleep? And so I tried talking to AI about whether or not I am a competent streamer, um, or deserve to have 3 viewers right now. It's crazy that people are in here, um, to me. But um, in talking to that AI and thinking about how I think about this stream, um, I've decided that I think I want to be some white noise. Listen to Taylor Swift. Oh, that's good, dude. That's good. I need to do a better job of I realize this. Uh let's see. Don't love Taylor Swift, I do love hearing when breathe down. Yeah, like if I can just be the white noise stream that someone puts on and when they're not really even paying attention, but this stream is not enough to distract them from their work or wake them up if they're trying to fall asleep. That's I can hit that right now. So that, and also, if you're interested in watching me progress or die, um, which I guess are one and the same, depending on how you think of it, then there's a little bit of visual stimulation, you know? And I'm thinking to the next game that I want to stream won't interrupt Windswept Wednesdays. It will be something I add to my schedule rather than, replacing Windswept. Uh, we'll have dialogue in it, so, you know, ooh, I can read the dialogue instead of just talk about how much I love Melee. I feel like that's all I ever talk about is how much I love Melee. Like, low-key, I love Windswept because it's like Melee. What you up to, Scotty J? What you getting into while listening to my stream? I'm curious. Just chilling? Just kicking it? Oh! Grinding some wizards? Or what? Oh. Do you try to play ukulele? Oh, nice. Echoes of Wisdom. That might be a game that I stream, to be honest, at some point. Did you try to play? I was very excited for ukulele, the first one, and I am deluded enough to not be disappointed by it. I haven't actually played it. Um, and then ukulele, the new one though, the new one looks really good. Like, if I loved Banjo-Kazooie as much as I love Donkey Kong Country, I would definitely stream that new ukulele, the second ukulele game. And don't get me wrong, I did love it, but this game, Donkey Kong Country specifically, has a more, or I have a soft spot for Donkey Kong Country in my heart, and I always will. And I love that game, and this game gives me more of that, and I want more people to play it because I want to share the awesome feelings that this game brings me to other people, like Lunosa, with the books. You know, this is one of my books that I wish people would give a chance because I love it. Heard a rumor DK64 will be on this. Oh, damn. I will say, and I stick to my guns on this, that I agree with Nolan. Nolan said the whole N64 as a console did not age well, as far as like playing Ocarina of Time in 2026. Now that's reaching. Ocarina of Time is still a beautiful game. Like that's like the most exaggerated example of what I mean. If DK64 is inserted on NSO, it is mandatory they put. Yes, yes. Grant Kirkhope. Better be getting some more money. Can't believe they tried to get away with not crediting him in the Mario movie. In fact, that's the reason I haven't watched the Mario Galaxy movie. I'm protesting that he didn't get full proper credit the first time for the DK rep. I can't believe that our friend Donkey Kong, too, actually got Grant Kirkhope to respond to him. That's awesome. But of course, if I'm Grant Kirkhope and I'm responding to anyone on the internet, Donkey Kong is my dude. Love that guy. I miss him a lot. I don't know if my English writing is good, but I believe you can understand most of what. Yeah, definitely, dude. Hold on, see. I can 100% understand what you're saying. Unless it seems like I'm responding in a way that I misunderstood. Look at that. Ooh, I just, hippie jumped it. What's that called? What's that? It's not a hippie flip. I like hippie jump. You on skateboard? Yeah, clutch, right? Thank you, thank you. What do you think, Scotty J? Next Wednesday, since I want to sleep early before my flight on Thursday, I'm not going to be playing Windswept on stream, but I still want to stream. So I could stream golf with friends. I could stream, Mario Party, that Cake Bash game, uh, the biking game. I could, but it's probably not going to be Windswept unless I just like want to just casually play through it for no reason, and that's what the people need. Just like now, how I'm casually just playing through the game and just casually die. Hello to any new viewers that are just entering the stream. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and choosing to hang out here. We are playing Magma's Maw, a very terrifying, anxiety-inducing level of this game, wherein we pilot a singular turtle in a bucket on the way to the bottom of a volcano. And when we get to the bottom of a volcano, we're going to trigger the eruption and try to escape. Now, also need to mention that none of this is necessary for any reason because I've already 100% completed the level. I'm just doing this just to see if I can, because the challenge is there are no checkpoints, and I can't touch anything or I die. I can collect coins and I can defeat enemies. That challenge we already did, but now we're just doing the play the super hard mode challenge. Oh. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know if there's anything on the stream that I can do better for your experience. Oh boy. Oh yeah, so Scotty J, if you're watching, like, if you have an idea of a game that, like, either we can play or, like, I can, a different game, we would be, a game that we would play would be ideal. Just to be a little more chill. Might even just do Mario Kart, who knows, comes to it. But it'll be like a chill whatever stream next week. Don't want to leave you guys hanging because I just love hanging out here with you guys on Wednesday. But I don't know if I can do Windswept next Wednesday. Yeah, been a hot minute. Yeah, I never got good at that game, so maybe if you're rusty, it'll be more entertaining. But also, the entertainment is for us and for the viewer as well. But I wonder if Golf with Your Friends 2 is going to be good. And what I mean by good is, do you think Golf with Your Friends 2 is going to make me uninstall Golf with Your Friends 1? Alex Pitt free for, oh, is that okay? Yeah, I'm taking any and all nominations of any games that we can possibly play together that you would want to play with me. Really just to hang out. If you're willing, maybe even get a little Discord call going. Whatever. Just hang out. Stream. Because I still want to hang out. don't want to leave anyone hanging that expected to have something on Wednesday. Maybe somebody's looking forward to this. Oh, yeah, sure. But like bug to where it's like not fun to play, or and then yeah, in that case, then maybe you know, golf with your friends too. Wait, what happened? Let's see. Clutch. Ooh. This game is bugged, and the developer knows. And the developer has fixed several bugs and left several bugs in. Probably, I wouldn't even doubt that developers of this game not only left some bugs in, but made the bug function into a more consistent feature. Probably fixed bugs relating to the bug to maintain it instead of get rid of it. Which is another reason why I love this game. It'll make you forfeit the hole if you can't get back on the course. Huh. Is that a bug? You know what? That is a topic I can talk about. Think about it. Okay, here goes. But no time to talk. No time to talk. Just don't forget about the shark. Don't forget about Magma. I know where to be safe here, but while I'm looking at that, I gotta watch out for Magma. This is the first I've ever made it. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not over yet, Isaac. It's still not too late. Just throw everything away. I'm gonna let you focus. Don't read chat while doing this. Yeah. Look, I was pretty focused. I was definitely not reading chat for that. This part, I can definitely read chat for, because I've... And this is what I was kind of talking about at one point earlier. I appreciate also the attempt to write, don't read chat while doing this in caps lock. I could probably read that, or it made it easier to read out of my peripheral vision while I'm reading instead of focusing on the game. I am focusing on the game, but something I was talking about with one of my coworkers, because I mentioned a game that I used to speedrun, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get back into that game, speedrunning it. And he asked me, like, I always wondered, like, how do people get to a point where you're like doing a speedrun like that? And I guess it goes back to one thing that I always say too. I don't know how far back I want to get on this, but let's see. This be a fish too. Let's see. It's a bug, a fish, a turtle, and yeah, exactly a lot of things. There's bugs, moles, bees, a lot of bees. Um, whatever enemy you might remember in Donkey Kong Country, whatever animals you might remember, they're here too. Uh, like beavers and bees. But yeah, he was wondering, like, how does somebody get to a point where they're doing a speed run? And I think you're kind of seeing it. Like, I'm trying to get through this entire level right now without taking one touch, and every time I take a touch, I want a rematch at the level. And every time you don't just respawn at the beginning of a checkpoint playing this way that I'm playing. You have to do the whole level from the beginning without touching anything. And you die so many times attempting to do it that just right now, this is like where the game begins for me, is right here. Everything up until this point, I don't have to think about or focus. Right now I have to focus. But when I've died 40 times past this point in the future, oh, it will be, by then I will not have to focus on that section. But this right here, I'm not attempting to speed run this. but just inevitably, because I'm impatient and I want my rematch, I'm gonna be doing this whole thing faster and faster and faster. And then I might get stupid deaths like that because I'm looking for some new way to do it faster. And by the time you've made it to attempt number infinity, um, you're probably doing all of these things muscle memory, and they've only gotten faster with every single 100 times you've played. Okay, that doesn't work. I can't do that. Note taken. And like my friend Dean told me, just play the level. Stop trying to do it faster. Just play the level now, because you died to something dumb. Like I almost held forward there just to get through faster, but it's kind of could have been risky if I wasn't tracking the cycle of the dude. See, like this is so slow, that part. There's got to be, maybe if I get to that part of the level faster, it'll be on a cycle that isn't gonna, can I make it through here, holding forward? Yeah, cool. Oh, but then I have to stop here still, so. See, as I'm making my way down, I'm like, know this level so well now. I can definitely read chat. And not only that, I'm like, trying to make it a little bit prettier every time I go. I'm just staring at this beautiful face of a level and just adding a little bit more makeup every time. Why was that the analogy I used? I don't know. Maybe because I'm considering using eyebrow filler. Okay, here we go. See? Now the game begins. And at some point, right now, I don't need to worry about that shark for the first lap. I don't need to worry about these two moles. I know what's going on here. Pay attention to the shark, and I'm safe right here if I don't move. Ooh. Ooh. This is tough, if you will. And we go again. I will say, though, okay, I guess on the topic, too, to get even bigger on it. Anytime you see somebody do something that is, like, ridiculously impressive and you can't, like, understand how they managed to do it, I can tell you how. And the answer is practice. The answer is always practice. How is that person able to juggle and then catch the ball on their foot and then kick it back up into their juggling pattern? What the hell? How the hell is that possible? Practice. Lots and lots of practice. Anytime you see something like that, that person practiced way more than you might realize. And and a lot of the time it's like it's not fair to like see somebody do something ridiculously impressive like that and be like, I would never be able to do that. I can't do that. Because they were in the same spot too as you. They just put in the practice and the time to do it. Oh, that's hard if I go at that pace. And if anyone watching didn't know that my juggling example, I'm talking about me. I can do that. I am an amateur juggler, and yeah, I can in fact juggle 3 balls and then throw one out of the pattern and catch it on the top of my foot, and then kick it back up into my juggling pattern and continue. That is something that I can do. But I couldn't do it on my first try. I didn't get it on my first 100 tries. Oh, maybe 1 or 2 times on my first 100 tries, but I didn't get to being able to do it 19 times in a row in one day. In one day, I was not able to get to the point where I could catch a ball on my foot 19 times in a row. It took a lot of practice. Do you guys like to play with toys like that? Anyone watching like to, I don't know, spin poi or juggle or hula hoop or yo-yo? Anything? Any skill toys? Kendama? Anyone? Or is that just something that I get fixated on? I'm personally addicted to practice. Nothing else but practice for practice sake. Honestly, I love the idea of practicing. Hacky sack. There you go. There you go. I bet Dom is nasty with a hacky sack. I bet anything. Oh, that's so sick, dude. I'm not good with a hacky sack at all. Oh, but yeah, that's exactly the type of thing that I'm talking about. I love those things, and I love because those things are just infinite like practice sinks. Like I can just practice them forever. Like I'm never gonna be done practicing. That's why I love Melee, because there's so much stuff in that game that is so hard to do consistently, but I think I can do it. A lot of the things, like, oh, I think I can do that kind of consistently. All right, speaking of consistency, we're gonna change this whole route here. Oh, okay, because I didn't want to get pinched in between because if I hug the wall for those moles, then um, I'll have to jump over the shark and under the uh, boulder that the mole guy throws, which is a very tight jump. So if there's a way I can avoid having to execution check myself, then I will. Oh, more. Hey, thanks for tuning in the stream. Hope you guys enjoy your stay. Anyone else here in any of these viewers that OBS is telling me that I have like this game? I'm trying to make it all the way to the bottom of Magma's well and all the way back up to the top. On super hard mode means I gotta do it without touching or without getting hit and with no checkpoint, so no trivial task, that is for sure. And it's an auto scroller, man. Also, I love that this part of the game right here that you're watching um is not a part, like this level is on the route for the any percent speedrun, so you have to play this level, but this part of the level is entirely skippable. So this is just for the people that want to play the game, and this is skippable for this part is skippable for anyone that's watching. Oh, because not everyone wants to watch somebody just die in a volcano over and over. Or, I mean, even if I do this perfectly, it's what we call an auto scroller. The game can, or the level can only be done so fast, and the speed limit is how fast the lava can rise. So, for a speedrunner, for the speedrunning community, um, it's kind of where people read off donations, like, because there's not much to. Oh, ugh. Sometimes there's stuff to talk about, but speedrunners optimize for speed, and that's typically what they're talking about and explaining to people. And you can't really optimize for speed on a section where the lava is just going up at a pace that's going up. So, auto scrollers, not everyone's favorite part of a speedrun, and because oh my god, and because of that, um, you know, the developers of this game had the foresight to make that skippable for the speedrun, so that watching the speedrun is entertaining, understandable, and there's not like, you know, and there's a few levels like that actually that could be a long experience that might not be that entertaining to watch, even if it's fun to play. But I think like I bet anything that the route that people take to speedrun this game, like Peking Boo probably already knew the route, probably knew better routes than what people were doing. When oh, there we go. And knew what people would be watching if the game made it to like AGDQ. Um, and then curated like, all right, this shouldn't be in the AGDQ viewer experience. This shouldn't be. This is cool to look at as a speedrunner. This is cool to look at as a viewer. This is cool to look at as just a casual video game enjoyer. Again, I mean this so sincerely when I say I think this game is perfect. I think it achieves everything it sets out to do. Oh man. And yeah, I think this game sets out everything it achieves to do. And I want to say it does even more than it set out to achieve to do, but I don't know the scope of what they were intending to achieve when they made this game, because oh, it's so good. I could stream this game forever. I'm not even done with the content yet, and I'm saying when I'm done with new content, I can still continue to stream this game after that. Even if I'm not speedrunning. I might mess around with like the randomizer or chaos mode, you know, maybe make a bot to like randomize the randomizer in chaos mode stipulations. Okay, I wanted to touch the cloud just because, as a challenge to touch the cloud and then touch the comet on super hard mode. And see, plenty of attempts dying in the same spot, learning from my death over and over, memorizing exactly what it was that caused me to die. Oh boy. See, that is a global cycle issue, I think. Because sometimes I can clear it, sometimes I can't, and I think it depends on when I get there, or when I trigger the thing, when I trigger the event in relation to all the other global cycles of the game. If anyone's curious about my thought process there. What I'm looking for is some landmark. What I'm doing really right now is I'm kind of doing low-key what would be my speedrun route for this level, just getting to the spot at a consistent time. That way I can be in control of the global cycles and the volcano event. Like, I'm traveling at a relatively consistent pace considering the last run. Oh. And that would have actually been way off of my alignment because I've never triggered the event, and by trigger the event, I mean touch the ground to trigger the eruption. Well, see, and then like even me waiting for that piranha right there is gonna change potentially the way that the boulder that the mole hits or throws at me and the lava shark interact with each other. Sometimes the boulder and the shark are going to be really close together, and that's going to be because of everything that I did up until that point and the exact timing of when I trigger the event based on all these global cycles that are happening on the level. When I say global cycles, I mean things like these lava pillars that go up and down. These lava pillars are going up and down even when I'm not near them, way off the screen. So their cycle isn't dependent on me progressing to them, but is tied to pretty much the in-game clock. So how much time I spend here is going to mean that this event is synced. So this lava and the shark are now lined up to all the global cycles in the game. But I get to decide how they line up because the global cycles are happening while I trigger this event. So if I triggered it at the right time, then this jump won't be impossible. This next one right here. Yeah, so there you go. That one was fine. Yeah. So I did stumble. Oh. So for consistency's sake, I did stumble at that first Firana. So stumbling at the first Firana, assuming I leave everything else consistent, can be something I do so that I trigger the event in sync with the in-game global cycles, such that I'm not stuck between a boulder and a shark with nowhere to go. A lot of things to think about. Sure, it could be, maybe I'm overcomplicating it, right? Maybe I'm overcomplicating it, but I don't think I'm overcomplicating it. I think I'm just getting a really deep understanding of the level. It could be as simple as just play the level, but I'm trying to understand, like, for me, I don't want to yell, like, how did I die? You know, I'm not going to ever say, oh my god, how did I die? I'm going to be like, oh, what the heck? How did I actually die? What was it? Is there a way to prevent it? Can I understand what killed me such that it won't kill me again? Or is this just completely impossible to understand? Is it completely impossible and I just have to get lucky with this shark? I don't think so. I think if you can track global cycles and control them, you don't have to get lucky with this shark. See, like, yeah, because I waited. Okay, so this is a fine alignment of. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So everything that I do has to be completely consistent or relatively consistent so that I get there at the same time. And if I mess it up, then I'll point it out. But just know that, like, if it looks like the boulder is lining up with the shark in an unfortunate, unlucky way, just know that I was actually trying to control it, so it wasn't luck. Or if, you know, the timing is just right, just know that I am actually trying to make it line up so that it times right. Trying to control my luck. Ooh. Oop. That was a bad jump. Yeah, I'm kind of fixated on it now, Dom. Do you think I should abandon this or keep doing it? I'm kind of locked in. I feel like I can do it. Even though I really haven't made it through even half of the eruption portion. Okay, everyone, let's take a moment to remember to stay hydrated. See, look, I can even drink my beverage while I'm playing this. At least this part right now. Whatever you want. I'm having fun with this, actually. And you know what? The longer this drags on, the longer, oh. Okay, here it goes. Bottom to top now. Okay, I actually touched that at a really... I think it was a different time from every other time I've touched it, so... the cycles might not be aligned in a way that favors my safety, but... can't really tell until I get there. I don't know what to call it, but I think that's what I can call it. The alignment of the cycles. See, he didn't even attack me there. He's gonna attack me here, though. Okay. Okay, that's awkward. That's a really awkward alignment. But I was not forced into a bad position, so... And now that alignment is going to dictate all of the other, like, level interactions. Like how tight that is. Like how much room I have to jump in between the shark strikes. And see, at this point, this is when you could more easily get the letters. So if you didn't 100% the level on the way up, now is when you're trying to kind of go for it, pretty much. Oh no, I almost drowned. Oh, I was so close. I was so close. I'm sorry, that was really loud. As a casual streamer, I just like to do what I'm into. You stream? Is that what you're saying, or are you saying, are you paraphrasing what I'm saying? Ah, yeah. I wish, I wish you could see my heart rate. Yeah. The way I felt when I first did it was that the hardest part was like the part with the moles. But I found like the safe spots and know how to boil it down to just like being in a safe spot. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, exactly. And you know, me too, right? I'm really into this game and I'm gonna play it. Yeah. I don't have a relationship with football like that, but that's sick. Like if I were into football, you know, oh, and I like you and whatever you're streaming, you know, stuff to talk about. Dang, that's cool that you're also, or you also stream, and you're spending your time here. I love that. It feels a little more validating for some reason. Like, person that also streams content. What's up, King of Shadow Arts? How you doing, Anthony? Nice to see you, brother. I am trying a very unnecessary, difficult challenge, which I'll explain. So I'm playing a level where you have to make your way to the bottom of a volcano and then trigger an eruption and then ride the lava all the way up to the top of the volcano. Okay, so you know what the challenge is? You see what I'm doing here? Also, you know that this level is 100% complete. Even the coinless pacifist is 100% complete. I'm 100% done with this level, but I'm only doing this level this way for my own invisible 1000%. I also have to say that for my invisible 100%, Dom and anyone else keeping score, I haven't beaten the boss of World 4 of this game ever. Because you can skip it, and I have every time, and I've tried to beat the boss legit, and I have yet to actually do it. I haven't given it as much time as I've given, you know, some of the levels in this game that I got stuck on, but I definitely gave it my valiant effort and gave up. So, as far as my 1000%ing, there is still that to do, also. And this is one of those 1000% challenges. Like, you really... I'm done with the level already. I just want to see if I can make it out of the volcano now. Even though there's nothing for me if I do it. I just want to know if I can, because it's pretty hard and fun to learn. The bee boss. Yeah, I've never actually beat it. I've only ever skipped it. Oh, yeah. I never freed the bee. In any of my save files, the bee is still trapped in that machine. And I think that's why too the bee doesn't come back in the final boss fight of the game, because there's a like it's possible that you've never actually freed the bee. So for continuity's sake, like why would the bee come back if you know played the game and didn't actually defeat the boss? Oh, it's so funny. Like this is very opposite. This game does everything that I want exactly the way I want it to, because um, you don't like the only boss fight you have to do is the very last one, and it's pretty easy. I could like run it really quick if you want to see it. Um, and outside of that, all of the other boss fights either have some quick kill trick or are skippable for the, purpose of speedrunning. It's like a 50-50 that you either skip the boss or do a quick kill trick. So every boss fight is entertaining if you're watching somebody speedrun the whole game, which is about 20 minutes. I think the world record right now is like 18 something. It's just under 19 minutes right now, um, for any percent. But so, it's not too long of a speedrun to watch. It was really cool. And I have like 3 levels down. Ooh, see, look, I can measure. I just realized I can measure the alignment of the eruption cycle that I'm trying to align with the global um, cycles in the rest of the level. I can measure exactly how I align it with where I touch the ground floor relative to, or how close I am to the lava crocodiles will be a way to measure the exact alignment of these two. I just realized that. I'll show you what I mean if I die and get back down there. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay. Is Lunosa skippable? Yes. Lunosa is skippable and quick killable. Lunosa is the only boss that's both. Dang it. Yeah, you can skip Lunosa. Um, I'll show it really quick. Real quick. Because I have, viewers here that have questions about the game, and I have answers to those questions. Let me answer this question really quick. So, is Lunosa skippable? So this is Lunosa. This is the boss of the previous, yeah, you can. Yeah, so this is the boss of the previous world. And so the way this works is like this is the lead up to the boss. You come up here, and then you come over here, and then boom, you trigger the boss, right? So, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the speedruns for Yoshi's Island. Shout out to Trihex, the GOAT. I love you, Trihex. Thank you for everything you've done. Um, Trihex was an old school speedrunner, like one of the founding fathers, Mount Rushmore speedrunners. Trihex. Anyway, Trihex used to speedrun Yoshi's Island 3, and there, or no, Yoshi's Island 3, Yoshi's Island, and in World 3, there's a boss that you can actually shoot a projectile at off screen, and that's this boss in this game. It's an Easter egg as a shout out to Yoshi's Island because the greats. Anyway, uh, if you have marbles and checkers here, you can switch to marbles, pick up checkers, and just throw checkers from here. And if you throw checkers from here, he's gonna hit Lunosa, and you'll when you walk, like you can hear him like get hit. When you walk up to where you would trigger the boss fight normally, you actually just see Lunosa on the ground, like they've already been defeated. So that's the quick kill. But um uh you asked if Lunosa is skippable, and I said yes. This boss is skippable. This boss is skippable because you can actually go under here, and you can do that. So you can quick kill the boss if you have marbles and checkers, and if you have marbles and checkers or just checkers, you can actually skip the whole fight too. Yeah. Yeah. Like it's actually kind of cool. Like that's why I wanted to take the time to answer it because the answer to that question is pretty cool. It's not just a quick kill. It's a quick kill and a uh, skip. The skip is faster, and I was actually like contemplating. It's really hard to do, and I wanted for some reason when I uploaded my tutorial for how to clip out of bounds and skip bosses, um, I wanted to what was I trying to say? Oh, I wanted to include that uh, as one of the skips because I mean, it's one of the skips, right? But only because you can do the quick kill as well. I didn't include that skip in the video because you don't really need to skip it that way, but it is actually faster to the um the under skip is faster than the quick kill skip. So if you're really trying to speed run, you probably want to learn the faster way, and I wanted to include that in the video, but I couldn't do it. I attempted it so many times, and I almost got it like twice. And I probably could get it if I sat down and tried to record it, but I really wanted to upload that video the day that I wanted to upload it for some reason, so I finished it without that skip in the tutorial. But yeah, it's easier to skip with just checkers because you can just flop dash, but you can actually do like a char it's really tricky to do, but you can do like a shell jump launch thing with marbles holding checkers, and then from there, I think you can like manipulate the game and go back into a piggyback, and then all that. So see, look here, right there, my distance from those from those animals, lavadiles, um, literally the space that I touch the floor in front of them is going to tell me is going to control how the eruption slash the shark cycle and the global cycles that are already running in the background of the level interact with each other. Ooh, like see for example there, which he wasn't uh like active, but you see how if say he was, which he won't be, but if say he was really close to the boulder at the same time, so it gives me like it seems like it would be impossible or like a very hard. I'm putting myself in a hard situation, like to squeeze through the boulder and the shark. And you may think that um, the way the boulder and the shark are lined up to where they're really close to each other, or they give me a window to jump through, is random or lucky. And for the most part, it is random and lucky. But if you can control the cycles and line them up in a consistent way, you can expect how far the boulder and the shark are going to be when they intersect each other. Um, so yes, if you're just playing through without thinking about it, it is random and lucky. But if you're really tuned into the game and how to play it, you can control how far the boulder and the shark are away from each other. Um, King of Shadow Art says spell way. W-A-Y. I don't get it. Did I do it? So I'll just wait. What did I forget? Oh, I forgot the F. I forgot the F. Where's the F? Wait. Oh my God. You meant I spelt way wrong? There's no F in way. Are you serious? There's literally no F in way. I'm sorry if I yelled too loud for anyone trying to sleep. That's a little sketch position, but all of the jumps up until there are pretty easy. All right, so now here's what's rough is I don't like this alignment of global cycle and um oh, I'm so screwed now. No, I'm not. What am I talking about? There's actually no. Okay, we gotta run. Everyone shut up. I gotta focus. No, you don't need to shut up. But I do need to focus. Okay, just gotta keep an eye on the shark. Keep an eye on the shark. You want to get through this section really fast because you can get pinched and die. Oh, God. I almost died. I did die. Okay. Try again. Making it that far only made me more confident that I can do it. Yeah, so wow. I'm pretty sure the two lava dials at the bottom of the volcano that are going back and forth are not a global cycle. I'm pretty sure those spawn in when I get there, because they seem to always be in the same position relative to when I would trigger the area. So I actually think that everything I'm doing up here doesn't actually matter. I'm doing this consistency strat so I get to the spot at the same time, but now I've realized another point that I can anchor the run to. Oh boy, sorry. So just be first in line. I forgot about the part where you gotta go really fast through the lava. The lava. Or is this magma? Any earth science majors watching the stream? Remember if this is or the difference between magma and lava? See how see, that's always a sketch little maneuver I gotta do, but that's one of the sketch little maneuvers I'm signing myself up to do every time. Easy. Yeah. Okay. I gotta chill, I gotta chill, I gotta chill, I gotta make it under this B. Okay, cool, and I can make it back. Cool. We're good, we're good, we're good. That was the hardest thing I'm gonna have to do until I have to run really fast to the right. Oh, I was reading chat. My B. Almost threw away the run because I was reading chat. That's on me. Okay, so here you have to go really fast. Because, you can get pinched like I showed you on that last run. Okay, no, just look at the crows, but don't forget about the shark. Look at the crows, don't forget about the shark. Oh, I've never made it this far before. I've never been so nervous in my entire life for anything. Oh no! I died. Right. Oh wait, actually. I guess I was further than I thought. Let's see. It's the same thing, but okay. So it's location, location, location. That's what he's telling me. Magma is when it's underground, and then lava is when it's flowing on the surface. Okay, cool. So accurately so, this level is called magma as well. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Thwaite, my earth science teacher. I am not avoiding lava, I'm avoiding magma. I liked chemistry more than earth science anyway. But I did love earth science also. Not enough to collect rocks, but I did love earth science as well. Oh boy. Okay, so now the whole thing is messed up. I'm not ready for this alignment at all now. I can't predict when every single boulder is gonna get fired now, or when the shark is gonna hit me relative to where I am in the level by just a little bit. By just a little bit. Things are gonna be different. Maybe better, but definitely different because this part's still fine. Yeah, see the opening, it's actually a little bit easier. That little tricky maneuver. This is actually an easier alignment. Oh. I wish I could. I should have clipped it so I can go back and look at exactly where I touched. Run it, run it, run it. Gosh. Okay. Ugh. I'm gonna gain nothing from doing this. Okay. This is the run, for sure. Maybe not for sure, but I feel like I'm getting closer. See, sometimes you just gotta go for these tricky maneuvers. I know there's a time. I know I can time that. I just don't know when it is. Yeah, I'm not waiting for that fish anymore. I was only doing it to... Yep. Oh, that's so much better. And can I... Okay, yeah, that is how I died, everybody. Remember. I died by bouncing into a wall. You don't just hit walls on this level. In the magma, you bounce off of the wall when you clank into it. Okay. I was thinking about doing this. What do you guys think? What if I just play music on stream too? And now the thing is, oh boy, wait. Okay, that alignment was slightly closer than what I've been practicing. So let's see how this goes. Yeah. So I'm not gonna like play my music, you know, because that would be very annoying very quickly if you're not in the same mood as me, you know. But also, ooh, it's tough to play music on YouTube without getting copyright strikes, affecting views and what have you. Huh. Oh, this was easy. Oh, that was a very easy alignment, at least for that part. Okay. Let's see if this B is any easier, because then that means I need to... Oh, it's much easier. Oh, wow. I was making the alignment hard for myself. Of the 2 cycles being the lava rising and the bees fluctuating. Here goes, here goes. Just go on top of the bees here so you can stay ahead. Don't touch these bees and just keep going forward. We're almost there. Try again. Ooh. Try again. Actually, you know what? I need a little more caffeine in me, maybe. I forgot to get a coffee after work today, but I do have a little tea. Yerba mate. Ugh. Love my tea. You trying to play some Melee after stream, Anthony? Sorry, what? You want to play some Melee after stream? What do you mean? Oh, yay! That's all. Thanks for sticking around as long as you did. I hope you know, the stream filled the noise and whatever you were looking for. Oh, yeah, go talk with friends. Like you could totally leave. You could like I gotta make a scene for this in OBS, but there's no dialogue in this whole game except for one line that shows up on screen after you beat the game. And what exactly is the line? Shoot. Yeah. If our paths never cross again, we hope you remember the good times. That's what I'll say. If you gotta leave, you want to leave, have to leave, whatever. Like, just remember, if our paths never cross again, hope you remember the good times. I'm gonna make that my end screen. Oh, what am I doing? I completely... The cycle doesn't line up with how close I am to them unless I'm jumping on the same spot every single time. The cycle lines up to where the lava dials are when I hit the ground, which I can kind of make consistent. Nothing to do with my spacing, but the spacing is a result of the timing. So I was always still trying to time it the way that I said, but I just forgot to jump. That's all. You can play a bit? Hell yeah. Scotty J, you still in here? You trying to do some melee? Haven't seen Piranha Plant in here. Ooh. I'm always gonna ask. Just know, if you're ever down for melee, I am too. I have... Dean's seen it. Um, I have never played melee with somebody that had more stamina than me for melee. I've never played melee with someone long enough that I want, like, was no longer having fun and I wanted to stop and they wanted to keep going. I've never... I mean, I did 99 stock Sheik Dittos with Mewtwo King, so... That was a weird alignment. Yes, multiple in one night. I've done multiple 99 stock Sheik Dittos with Mewtwo King in one night. Oh, I was reading chat. Focus on the game. Okay, we're good. Oh, I got comfy. I was literally getting comfy in my chair as that thing... you know what? No, I wasn't getting comfy in my chair. I was sitting up straight, taking it serious. Okay. I'm gonna do this, and then that might be the stream. Time's it now? Yeah. But I don't know. Unless, like, I do it on this very next try, then I got time for another level. But, we'll see. No one wants to play melee after stream. That's fine. No one wants to. That's the default state and position of my life. Is I want to play melee with someone, and there isn't anyone. That's fine. Okay. Oh wow! I almost died right there. Holy. Right. Here we go. I keep saying I should learn the... So yeah, that's why the stream is gonna keep going. If I finished it right there, then I'd go another level, do another level. Okay, don't touch me. Okay, good. hold forward. Oh, maybe not all the way. Blast. Do you want to do some deep Sheik Dittos? Do you want to do that heavy 99 stock Mewtwo King Sheik Ditto? What you thinking? Or can I try Fox? Oh. I shouldn't start talking about Melee and what I want to do in Melee, because it's gonna pique my interest in that instead of this. I'm super locked in right now. Uh-oh. We're good. Okay. Through the magma, they said. Damn, stream died again. Anthony, if you're still watching, anybody. In the beginning of stream, it just died, so might hurt the initial view count. But who cares about that? I'm looking at, you know, things with my channel, and it's looking good for how much I'm putting into it, you know. And it makes me think I should just keep doing this. Just keep doing it. Some people like it. I like it exactly in the way that warms my heart so much to know. Okay, chill. Yeah, if you stand really close in front of the moles right here, oh, you'll notice, much like the flop dash, right? Like the projectile goes forward, but it goes up first. Need more food? Go get some food. Yeah, hey, dude, that means so much to me, man. Like, not just as like you supporting me as a friend, like the fact that you can watch this while you eat food and not want to change the channel. And the thing is like, I'm already feeling like an imposter, like a fraud, you know, because I feel like I'm not putting in a lot of effort to what I'm doing with this stream. And ooh, so if what I'm doing here is not a lot of effort, and it's captivating you, or you know, filling space or doing anything like that's keeping you watching, then this is just like something I'm fluent with doing, because I'm just doing me, and it's good to know that not only are people here to actually just support me, but no, they're actually eating food and watching this. If I become nothing more than that, I will be so happy. That will be a great goal. Maybe somewhere in the world, some kid can't sleep. I don't know why I did that. Some kid can't sleep, and he puts on this stream and listens to me lisp while I play this game. And hopefully I'm not waking him up, and hopefully he can fall asleep. And hopefully it's not just dead silence, you know? What do you think, Dom? Being that, you know, you interview, podcast, and stream, you think I'm doing an okay job of managing my, like, sound levels? Making sure I don't peak, my mic doesn't peak and all that? If you have any feedback from an audio perspective. Huh? What? Hold on. What did I actually bounce on? Also, there, and when that happens, like when that spike happens, was that like too crazy? Look at this. So I bounced off of the ugh, I bounced off of the cobby. That's how that happened. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Awesome, dude. That's sweet. Like, if the effect of it is that you can put it on, while you're doing something else. Nice. Yeah, cause thank you. Sweet, dude. I'm realizing that that's the lane I want to like be in. That's what I want to do. So, and me thinking about these things and doing them well, um, my friend told me it is effort. Like I say that I feel like I'm not putting effort into this, but the fact that I'm conscious of the audio levels is effort, and the fact that it feels like it's not that I'm not putting effort into it is not because I'm a fraud, not because I'm fraudulent, but because I'm maybe fluent in like what I'm trying to do. And low effort because it's something that's natural to me. Good, cool, man. Cool, 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 cool. And like, yeah, if you're a super hardcore gamer, then this hits both of this is a really hard game, and I got to do some really impressive things. And if you're a speedrunner, you can understand what's going on, and it's fun to watch. But also, hopefully, not demanding too much attention to where you can't get your homework done or whatever while you watch or sleep while you watch the stream. And I'm not going to sit here and say that the next logical step is ASMR. But oh boy. Yeah, initially, I don't know if it's some issue I have with OBS, but I'm noticing that I don't even know how it's possible because there's like maybe it's certain frequencies or something, but I remember you could see it in like the very first um episode of the stream of Windswept. Like the Manchi guys, the beavers, the fat beavers, they they seemed to be really loud when I would walk past them compared to all the rest of the sound in the game, and I did not want to have like a surprise jump scare of like one enemy being way louder than the rest of the game. So I turned it all down to where if that happened, where the volume spiked, that it would be not stabbing your ears. And then something I learned too for like music levels and editing, whatever, is like the music is loud enough. It's always loud enough. Um, it's not. It's always loud enough. It can definitely be too quiet, but um, my goal with, say, for example, if you watch my Windswept guide, the first one, is I didn't want you to be like listening to the music. I wanted you to have the music to fill the space where I wasn't actually like saying something, but like demonstrating. But when I wasn't, you know, when I wasn't using words, and I myself was quiet, I wanted the music to be loud, just loud enough to where it gives your, just so your ears don't get bored, Even though I'm not talking, there's still a little bit of music in the back, but also when I am talking, it completely is heard over the music first. I wanted to keep the music like as subtle, you know. And I listened to it like in headphones too, because that was what I really wanted to hit. Because that's how I listen to most of my stuff is in headphones. Um, which maybe isn't everyone. So maybe for people that are like watching on their phone or whatever, the music's like too quiet. But I'd rather have nobody um, be made uncomfortable by the sound rather than, you know, have most people be okay with the sound levels and some people be really not okay. I would rather have like the music too quiet for people that aren't in headphones than have it too loud for people that are, so that you can enjoy the stream however you'd like. And when I was explaining that to my friend, they told me that that is effort. I already said this. Thank you. And I trust that you're not, like, just, like, blowing smoke. I trust that you're not just saying that to make me feel better. Because I was specifically asking you for criticism. So thank you. Or, feedback, I guess. Thank you for the feedback. I need to not go under that B. I don't know why I keep wanting to do that. But yeah, if I could keep the audio levels like consistent in the game without having some just like spike way louder. I don't think that's the game. I think it's OBS for me, which I'm new to this, so I don't understand what is happening there. And also, you know what? If it's gonna be something like thank you, yeah. If it's gonna be something like this where I'm playing the same level for like 4 hours, I don't want you to have to listen to the same song that I have to listen to for 200 hours while I practice speedrunning. Not that it's not good, it's just I don't want to force you to listen to the same song for 4 hours in order to enjoy the stream. So that's another good reason for me to have the other sound kind of low. And I need stuff to talk about then to fill that space. It's been 4 hours? No. It's been 2.5. Well, actually, I don't know exactly when I started this level. But yeah, I think this is what I did a boss fight that was like, honestly, didn't take too long. And then I did one level after the boss fight, 100,000%ed it. And then this is the third level that I've done on this stream. But it's because I'm trying to do this ridiculous challenge. And you're not going to be able to know that I did it. There's nowhere in the game that's going to show you that I did this in any way. It's just in the stream VOD and just for my own sake. I am recording it. Oh. Gosh, darn. And then that's the other thing too, thank you. I don't know if you were trying to compliment me when you said that, but it's been 4 hours, you know what I mean? If you can watch this and then all of a sudden it's been 4 hours, huh? Like, it was captivating for that long? Cool. I mean, it is to me, the game at least, so. And, yeah. I have plenty of other games I plan to stream. I just don't know. I want to stream more than once a week. Just want to make sure that I can start it and commit to it. And I want to feel out what that would be like. Because it's kind of a lot for me specifically, if anyone is not aware. This is not the only YouTube channel where you can see me. I am a part of a team stream called Sober Cart, and we stream 2 nights a week there at the same exact time. So for me, I'm already streaming 3 nights a week. It's just 2 of them are over there on Sober Cart. Now, I know that once a week is probably not enough, but I don't know what the goals are. Also, I don't know, like, based on what goals. 2 nights a week would be barely enough. So if I add another game or do Windswept for another day, which I don't think I have that in me. I think I got Windswept in me for about once a week. Oh, that was almost clutch. Oh. Oh. And if anyone's curious about what the games are, I've said them before, but I do have like a list of games that I want to stream, and then I have a list of games that I'm going to stream like next, basically. Like example, Portal. Anthony, you said to stream Portal. Portal is on my list of games that I want to stream. It's not on the list for next yet, though. I don't know when. but it's on that list for sure. But I am going to stream. Let me see if I'll get through this and then I'll. So, yeah, you know, I can pause it. Oh, excuse me if I've just disrupted your entire experience, but the next game I will be streaming is going to be this one right here, Escape from Ever After. It's a weird way to show it, but yeah, little baby screen, but yeah, that is the game I plan to stream next. And I'm thinking I'll do Mondays, the same time, Mondays. Because then I can start like a consistent thing, and oh, that was a really early time to start that. Okay, let's just see what happens. Let's just hope for the best. But yeah, I would be streaming that on like Monday at the same exact time. But then the thing is and if you like Paper Mario, you should play the game. Like, if you want to watch me play it, then watch me play it. But if you enjoyed playing Paper Mario, like the N64 and GameCube ones, then you should play Escape from Ever After. It's really good. It would make me very sad to know that you were a fan of Paper Mario and you didn't get to play Escape from Ever After or see it. So that's why I want to stream it. That's why I want to stream it. Okay, I don't need to go under this bee right now. I can wait until the shark comes back. And now I can go. And that's the way to do it. Sweet, okay. Got some time to chill here and read chat. Okay. Gotta go fast. Okay. We're not out of the woods yet. Oh. I feel like I'm losing some comments. Huh? Yeah, I'm seeing, okay, it's you see king of comments. What, did people... Yeah, it looks like it is just... It's pretty slow tonight. There's not a lot of people. I think because my stream crashed in the beginning, so like viewers that were notified or shown that I was streaming might have been directed to a stream that ended and think that I'm not streaming still. So my view counts and the people in here is probably going to be like lower than usual. But it's fine. Feels a little more, you know, feels a little more personal. This is just our challenge anyway. Let's see. Yeah, Scotty Joe's in and out here for a little bit. But slow night. That's okay. Do you hear that? Did you hear that, right? Like the mine, or not the mine, the mine object, the mining object, the pickaxe, oh no, the pickaxe, like, spun around, and it was really loud as I passed it, which is not something to do with the game. I'm pretty sure that's OBS on my end, and I don't know how to prevent something like that from happening. And if I can't figure out how to prevent something like that from happening, then I'm not going to turn the volume up. You can always turn your volume up, you know? And hopefully I'm still loud enough on max volume for anyone that needs that. That. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, so see, I really appreciate... Oh, no. I really appreciate you being here, Dom, because especially like... Oh, man. Oh. This is a challenge that I want to do. This is a challenge that we suggest I do. And you know what? If there's less people watching, trick shots. If there's less people watching, then maybe I won't feel so bad about just dying to the same level over and over for a long time. So, oh, know what I'm trying to do there. If past me knew that I was attempting to do this, I would be so impressed with myself. Wait, where the... Okay. Cool. See that... Oh, no. Wait, was I wrong about the lava dials? Because they're not tied to... Or was I right the first time about aligning the cycles with them? Intuitively, I know I'm using them to make that consistent. I overthought about it and choked it up, but that particular boulder consistent, intuitively, I know I'm doing it right, but I might have explained it wrong, because triggering the event based on where the lava dials are doesn't necessarily sync it to the global cycles. I'm just kind of using that lava dial cycle to have an idea of what I'm syncing this to. But also, maybe it does matter how fast I get there, but maybe it doesn't, and maybe those lava dials are also on global cycles. Because it seemed like they were pretty far to the right that time, but maybe that's because I'm getting to the area faster. Ooh, that was really weird. So see, they're pretty far back off the screen. And maybe it is a global cycle. If it is a global cycle, then what I'm doing is right. If it's not, I don't think it does anything. Now that I'm realizing. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying too, with these little projectiles, like that projectile, it's like these little flop dashes. You see how it goes up and then it goes down. So it has that little arc, right? And so because that boulder has a little arc before it moves forward, if you get really close to the mole, it goes over your head. So the safe spot for that trick, for anyone that's trying to make their way up through the lava as well, as long as there's a mole or two or a million moles, as long as you don't have a mole on both sides of the little tunnel section, if there's like one or two on the same side, you just go all the way up against the wall, and their boulder will go over you. You will still have to worry about moles on the other side. See, when there's like two, which only happens once. I don't know why I'm saying moles. Like there's more than one mole on the right side of that section. Hey boy. Okay. What do you think? Do you think I'm gonna be able to do this in, let's see, how long am I giving myself here? 2 hours? Do you think I'll be able to get this done in the next 2 hours? That's what I'm gonna give myself. If I keep dying like that, then maybe 2 hours isn't long enough. I want to do a stream, like a Ludwig style, stream X game until I beat it. Should I do that? Streaming Star Fox until I 100% the game. Should I do that? Maybe not that one specifically, but I was thinking about doing one of those like endurance streams. Just do your best. Yeah, yeah. Do my best to do a lot. Oh, you know, it'd be sick if I just considered this possibility, and I wonder if this has happened on other nights. What if Anthony? What if you're practicing melee right now while you watch stream? And then you just boot it up, like you're just getting stuff out of your eyes, waking up in the morning, like, yeah, sure, I'll play, and then, but you've been like sweating playing melee against tryhards for the past 4 hours. Still eating dinner? Yes, he's just like, I already learned this from my regular playthrough, but yeah, you see, I just don't go all the way up against the wall because you can bounce off of it, but right here, the projectiles will go over you. So now, if you don't know that, man, it's learning that is really fun. Is It took a lot of deaths for me to learn that, and I had a lot of fun learning that for a very long time. And here we are again. It's actually come to pay off, and there's still stuff I need to learn because I have less tools now than I had then to potentially succeed. Okay, don't jump. Don't jump until the copy. Okay. Oh man. Okay, we're good. We're good. This is the run. This is the run. That's how I died last time too. That was exactly the furthest I've ever made it. The furthest I've ever made it died in that exact same spot to that same bee too. Remember when I said, remember guys, I died because I touched a wall and I bounced into death. Now I just gotta remember that, okay. I've seen the information a total of 2 times. Is that enough to assess what I must do to prevent myself from dying again in the same spot? How quickly can I learn? Assuming that I'm going to make it there on this attempt because I've been practicing this infinity times. Be honest with me, Anthony, are you tired of this level yet? And please say yes if you are. I don't think I'm going to try it. I don't think I'm going to quit at this point, but just asking for some feedback from anybody who might be watching, subjecting themselves to my content, or choosing my content and I'm subjecting them to this. So yeah, you just watch the shark here. You might still have to look out for the projectiles if you're not like me and don't know exactly when they're going to come. But for the most part, yeah, you just be in the safe spot, avoid when you have to. What's up, Short Roach? Oh my god, dude. This is such a good time for you to join, because I've been practicing this level for a very long time, and I'm making some progress, so, oh. I'll tell you more about it, but I really... This is the focus part. But dude, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, that was really loud. Dude, I'm sorry, I was just very excited. What's up, Short Roach? I'm so stoked to have you here. I'll have you know also that this is another challenge that is literally just a tough one challenge. I do not have to, I've already completed this level 100%, 1000%. We've been looking, oh, tight. Yeah. So, the end of this level, if you missed it, is actually right up here. I'll get there really quick, really quick. Yeah, this is the end of the level. So, also, donuts, the press from lounge. Oh man. Well, you know, that's part of the lounge experience, huh? Is it worse? Do you think it's worse than solo queuing in like League of Legends, or what do you think? About the same, or is it just like constant losing? Is it just me? Because I feel like my win rate in something, I haven't played League of Legends, but I've played games where you can solo queue when you should be with a team like that. I feel like my win rate is about 50-50, maybe less depending on if I get a good team or not. But like, man, lounge, it's like not even it's 100% losing. It's brutal. Like, and you could probably hold the world record for a time trial on a track, and it's not gonna mean you're gonna not lose at lounge. But also you don't have to play lounge, but also you choosing to, and it's all a part of it. But this is where we're at. Glad you popped in over here during your donuts, man. Mm. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, cool. Yeah, this part was so hard. First time through. Like, probably the hardest part to learn. And see, this is another section that I talked about where, oh, that was a bad alignment. See, I had almost no way to avoid the boulder and the truck. I mean, I did, but see how like the window was like really tight? That's because I wasn't managing the global cycles correctly to make it easier for myself. So like, honestly, the time it takes me to do this is part of managing those global cycles too. Which, I may not be a very, like, impressive speedrunner. What's up, Dom? Back, dude? May not be a very impressive speedrunner, but I understand a lot of how you have to think to speedrun. And actually, too, um, this game does a good job of teaching you what to look at and think about while you're trying to learn to speedrun platformer. Great game. Everything this game did, it did perfectly. There you go. Oh. So yeah, I've already collected everything. I just want to see if I can make it all the way down to the bottom and then back up to the top with no checkpoints and one life. Super hard mode. I did this on my first time through the regular game too. Ooh, but that was with marbles and checkers, so you can actually take and a checkpoint. So like it took me like I want to say like 3 or 4 hours, 3, 4, somewhere like I'm gonna say 3 hours. It took me like 3 hours to do, but that was also with a checkpoint at the bottom of the level and with 2 hits of damage because I got marbles and checkers. So if I complete this tonight, then I'm way better at this level than I was when I first played it, which would be unsurprising considering how much I've played this game since then. There we go. How's your platforming going, Mr. Shore Roach? I mean, you're on lounge though. You're on lounge. Are you in lounge in 8? You still do 8 hard? Like heavy? Oh, I said hard. You still go hard at 8? Wasn't it sick? Oh my god, I can't believe we. Uh. Oh wait, what am I doing? Doing things I've never done before. Um, wasn't that sick? Last night when Hakio and Sean actually got a yeah. Oh, you an 8. Okay. Focus, focus, focus. I still know where our conversation was. But right now, I gotta focus. Okay. Well, that's cool, dude. Yeah, it's cool. I don't think 8 will go away. Isn't it like technically top 5 most purchased games or most sold games of all time? If you don't count Wii Sports, if you don't count Wii Sports, okay, here it is. This is the part where I keep dying. I've never made it this far before, ever. Okay. Freestyling it. Oh, that was scary. Okay, still looking out for the shark. This could be the run. This could be the run, you guys. This could be it. It all comes down to this. Oh man, I should have went for it sooner. Made it pretty far, considering that was my first time seeing it in this session. Like, yeah. Do you guys know that? If you don't count Wii Fit, because actually, I should look at the numbers again, but if you don't count, not Wii Fit, Wii Sports, if you don't count Wii Sports, because it was a pack-in with the console, which was, you know, that console, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is, I think, yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is in the top 5 most sold games of all time. It's number 5. Number 6 if you include Wii Sports, so. Which personally is great for me. I would rather have a list of top 6 than top 5 any day of the week, but that is another conversation. Potentially for another day. Maybe today. I've got anything else to run out, but let's bring it up. Let's bring it up then. Actually, speaking of numbers, because 8 is a number. Great segue into talking about whatever the heck I wanted to talk about instead of what we were talking about. Thing that I am amazing at doing. Do you guys have any favorite? Do you guys, even more than a favorite number, do you have a least favorite number or numbers that you dislike? Are there any numbers you guys dislike? Oh man. Because if you want to know more about my personality and preferences, I very much dislike any number that ends in a 5 or a 0. Numbers that end in 5 and 0 make me slightly uncomfortable and annoyed. Oh. And like, I don't think any, well, if I really think about it, there's probably some other numbers that, you know, give me negative feelings, but literally that's the only thing I can think of right now is any number that ends in a 5 or a 0 makes me, affects me negatively emotionally. I'll say that. I'll say makes me mad or upset, like, it's just, and that's it. No other numbers I can think of off the top of my head. How about you guys? Do you have any numbers that you dislike, or is that just me being a weirdo? I know it's weird, but just wondering if anybody else out there is weird in that way. I could explain it, but we're going to get into this game. And then I'm going to explain what I was thinking right as I almost died. Ugh. I don't know why I initially thought to ask about your MMR right now, Short Roach, and then I realized, oh, maybe that's not a good idea. It's just like chat about something, but maybe not right now. Okay. Big chillin'. Yeah, right. Okay, aren't those guys pickaxes really loud? Or is that just me? And because those pickaxes are so loud, that is the reason the volume of the stream is so low. Because I don't want that to be the... I don't want the volume spike to be based any higher in case that happens. It'll blow up your headphones. Sounds cool. Oh, yeah, exactly. Sounds cool. But did you hear how like they were louder though, right? The pickaxe, when that little like sound it makes when they spin. It's not always louder. So I don't know if it's like certain frequent. I got baited. That's such a good copy because you don't want to jump for those because pulling aggro on the copy or getting their attention to make them attack you is like proximity based. So if you just naturally ride the lava up, they're positioned in a way to be obstacles for you. If you're, like this bee is conveniently in my way, right? The copies are placed in a way where if you just ride up naturally, you're gonna have to like avoid them. And if you jump, you'll pull them early. And that's gonna like mess up your alignment with like where you're gonna land back in the boat. And it's kind of messed up because jumping for the second copy is what triggers the third one. It's like it's placed in a way, like the first two are placed in a way where they're meant to be triggered by you not jumping, and then the third one is placed in a way that's meant to be triggered by you jumping, but it's to hit you if you decided to not jump early. Like the third copy is getting pulled early, and I think you're not supposed to realize that. And so I think you're supposed to, they set you up to wait, and then not wait. Which is a really good design. Maybe it's just proximity too. Maybe the volume is proximity. Maybe it's because I'm like right next to the dude. I can hear it in my ears. I think I might have just figured that out. And then some variable with that in OBS creates some frequency or something that makes it way louder than I want it to be. Okay. Is this it, you guys? Is this the run? So yeah, see, I'm gonna sit here. I don't want to pull it early. Same with this guy. I don't want to pull this early. Okay, and then I didn't even pull that guy because I didn't jump to the full height. I have no idea how to... They give you a lot of time to not think about the shark for a second there, which is nice. Way too much to manage if the shark is actually attacking during those copies. Because like you might have to jump to avoid the shark, and then that would make you pull the copy. What time is it? Okay, dang. I only got an hour left. Hour and a half left or so before I said I would stop. Huh. And if I decide to end stream and I don't pass this for whatever reason, I could try it again. But I feel like I got it in me right now, so. Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy. Over the bees again, he said. Technically, I've said this earlier, but technically when you're playing this level, even if you're trying to 100% it, and almost, especially if you're trying to 100% it, you actually don't ever need to go back up through the level unless you're playing on hard mode. Oh wow, everything about that setup was bad. Yeah, if you're playing on hard mode, then I think you do actually have to ride all the way back up, because I don't think there's any way for marbles to actually get to the end of the level without riding the magma. So, or at that point, lava, I suppose. Where did I die? Where did I die on? Oh, the stupid bee for the would-be checkpoint. Okay. Yeah, I think, let's see. One. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mm. And away we go. Yeah, it's like the rule of three, right? That's why it works. Like, you establish 2 points to, you need 2 points to draw a line, and then creates a pattern of an expected third point, and then put that somewhere else, and it's funny. But you need the setup of what to expect first in order for it to be funny. I think the same is true with designing a platformer. You create an expectation and a pattern, and then you subvert that expectation and pattern to throw off the player. Oh, see, this is why I can't listen to OBS, because it says I have 0 viewers. Yeah. I honestly just should just close that YouTube live control panel. It's nice to know that the stream quality is excellent, though. Sometimes I say there's no one watching when there is, and they get offended. So I'm like, what the heck is this number? And then, when it's way higher than I would have expected, then I also don't believe that. But you know what? Could be the truth. This is it. This is the run. I'm serious. If I duck, oh, I'm just a bucket. If I duck in the bucket, if I duck in the bucket, I'm just a bucket. Wow, I almost died. Duck in the bucket. Duck in the bucket. Oh, sketchball. You got any idea, Anthony, what I should stream next Wednesday? Because I will be taking one. Yeah, I remember balls. I would drink a balls. Oh, not at this point in what I'm doing with my diet right now, but at some part of the diet that I'm on. I should just say the full sentence. I'd drink a balls today. I'd be so down to drink a balls. Guarana's awesome. In general, too. Like, I think balls is probably the drink that made me think about caffeine in terms of like more than just like a quantity number. Balls was what made me realize that tea and coffee are different drugs. I'd be curious to understand how. how caffeine is not just caffeine and it's not just that simple. Um, how where it comes from affects what it does to you. Because I don't think it's as simple as like, oh, caffeine does X. But I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm talking about at all. But I do know that what I've learned. Why am I taking the most sketch path in the world? Okay, cool. Yeah, tea and coffee feel different. And not just because of the amount of caffeine. Matcha. I really like matcha. Because matcha lasts a really long time. Coffee's too like up and down. Which is also which also I love. I love the peak of, you know, espresso. Feels good. And I even maybe sometimes like the fact that it comes down and I can go to bed after. You know? As far as like coffee or caffeinated drinks, oh boy, as far as caffeinated drinks, I think tea is my preferred method, but I like the taste of coffee though, more. Like for taste, what? Oh, it died. For taste, I love the taste of black coffee. Um, and other things in between, but tea is right there, right at the perfect spot for me. Matcha, also, it's a little more subtle though. Like I would like when I realized that I'm awake because of matcha, I had forgotten that I had some that day. It was like a nice slow burn. Whereas like, you know, like 5 shots of espresso is like, I gotta go, go. You know, which I like that feeling too. How do we get to talking about tea and coffee? Oh yeah, because balls. Yeah. Balls was the first drink that I had that made me think that experiencing caffeine can be different. And I'm very much about guarana. That's the caffeine, so one of the caffeine sources in balls. That's what makes it, you know, that's their thing. That's their, or at least at the time, that was their niche thing, was like, let's make an energy drink out of guarana. And who knows, there were probably other drinks that did that. They weren't advertised to me, so in my mind, balls was the guarana drink. For anyone who doesn't know, I don't know if they're still around. I don't know if they're still around. They might be. There was an energy drink called Balls, BAWLZ, um, that I really used to like. And yeah, it's like a guarana-based energy drink. And I was drinking these back in like 2010, 11, something like that. They had like their regular Balls guarana flavor, and not guarana flavor, but just regular balls. It was in a blue bottle with a bunch of little like studs on it, little balls, little beads. So it had like a, you know. Okay, gotta focus here, gotta focus here. For some reason, I gotta focus here, even though it's not that hard. Cool. I used to joke too, because it was very niche. I was always very niche. I was always exploring different things, and okay to be very different. And you know, everyone's drinking Red Bulls and Monsters and rock stars, and I wanted to be the guy drinking balls. Oh, you see that third coffee? They're like, don't jump, and then jump. So, yeah, these days I think my preferred, my ideal drink. Do you want to know what it is? Anyone want to know what it is? um, I think the best like uh, coffee for me is a dirty matcha. Oh, I gotta. Oof. tensing up the traps for no reason. I'm gonna need a shoulder massage if I'm gonna stay tense for that long. The army gave us unlimited rippets and... Wait. Rippets? The hell is a rippets? I need to Google this. I need to Google this really quick. Oh. Quick. To Google. Oh, American energy drink. Whoa, I've never had one of these. Typical retailing for $1 a can, so it's like a cheap... Oh, what the heck? And yeah, it says during the mid-2000s, the brand secured distribution contracts to supply troops serving... Wow! Oh, man, so Rippets are like popular for like... Oh, wow! Okay, and yeah, that's cool. Oh, I learned about a thing. Nasty Dollar Tree shit. Yeah. Sometimes I fuck with that, though. Sometimes they're like... Sometimes... Some of the stuff that ends up, you know, on that, like, nobody bought it rack was, is you gotta think about how they ended up there, right? Um, I mean, maybe Rippets is different because it's just like a cheap production cost, and, you know, maybe you're drinking a little bit of the can every time you're drinking it too, something like that, you know, but, like, whatever it may be, Rippets exist in history, uh, the way they do, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, was that a guarana drink too? Do you know, is that? Could be, I don't even know, but, yeah, man, caffeine is awesome. I love caffeine. Oh yeah, so my drink now is a dirty matcha, because I like the way matcha feels. I mean, other teas like yerba, a little faster. I mean, it happens a little bit faster and still lasts really long. Oh, but matcha kind of takes a while for you to like even realize it's affecting you. It takes a long startup time. It's like that Reggie Gigas slow start ability before you realize the matcha's hitting you. Oh, that's risky if I to do that. Can't remember. Described as a knockoff Red Bull. That's what Google said when I Googled it too. But I mean, maybe that's because it's, you know, Red Bull's but I think it's a distinct flavor. But yeah, I do dirty matcha if I were to make my ideal caffeinated beverage for myself, because I like the way matcha feels by the end of the day or towards the later part of the day, but I also need a little bit of instant gratification from my drink, so I want to drink my drink and like kind of feel it right away, so I need a little bit of espresso, or like 2 shots of espresso. I put 2 shots of espresso in my matcha latte so that, you know, it's kind of like a lighter latte. It's not like a 3-shot espresso like latte. It's like a 2-shot one, but then the rest of the milk that I'm filling the drink with is matcha. Persian? Oh, you're Persian. Oh, that's cool, dude. Tea culture is similar to UK. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that makes me interested in Persian teas then. If I see like a, you know, if I see like a Canadian tea or a Persian one, I'll definitely consider getting the Persian one. Or reading it, at least. I didn't know that. That's cool. I love tea. So, equating tea to the UK is a great way to sell me on it. Or your, you know, people's. Okay. Whoa, I almost choked that up. Alright, here goes, here goes. Alright, focus. Focus. Focus, Isaac. This is serious. This isn't like Mario Kart. It's not okay if you mess up. See? Everything is over. Read chat. I'm with you. I prefer T, but that's because yeah. Okay, cool. Sorry, I read it again. I'm doing the Sean. I mean, it could be the me. I want to say it like, do are there good like Persian black teas? Because I think I very much like black tea a lot too. I used to be so serious about having my little black tea every single day. Kind of problematic, but that's how I am. I like things for a really long time when I like them. Let me work my way up here. I'll read that. Okay. Persian tea is black. Okay, cool. I need to actually 100% focus on that comment. I can't read that while I'm playing this. I might even just pause to read that. I kind of want to, low-key. Okay. Sketch ball. Alright, we're good. This is it. I remember the challenge at hand. I know what I must do and how I'm going to do it. It's all just a matter of execution at this point. This is going to be the run. Focus. I'm so focused. Trust. Okay. Jump. If I do a late jump and I do it short. Okay. Oh man, that's crazy. I was literally just talking about coffee and caffeine for like the past hour. And then my boy, what's up, Absolute Zero? What's up, Zero? What's up, dog? How you doing, Drell? I'm I got so distracted by my homie being in here. I screwed up my stream again, like I did 2 weeks ago, where it crashed like right in the beginning. So I'm losing some viewers that came from the notifications, which is whatever. That doesn't matter. I'm here doing this, and all the homies are in here with me, which thank you guys. Yeah, killing it. Good freaking day. I've already completed this level and 2 other levels, which is, one of them was really short, and the other one was just kind of like easy, but also, how have I only completed 3 levels in 3.5 hours? I've actually completed this level already, and there's no reason to be doing what I'm doing, but for the content, I'm playing a level where you, as you can see, make your way down to the bottom of the center of a volcano. You trigger an eruption, and then you make your way back up. And if you're 100%ing the level, almost especially if you're 100%ing the level, you can actually 100% it on the way down. You can collect all the collectibles before you even make it to the bottom. And because you get to keep the collectibles even if you don't complete the level in this game, you can actually just make it to the bottom and never ever have to even go up. You might only have to go up if you are 2 conditions. One, you missed a collectible. Oh my god! One, you missed a collectible and you want to go up. Or uh, 2, if you're playing hard mode, which means marbles only, because without checkers, you can't get to the end of the level, which is right here. This is the end of the level. So without checkers, you can't get here. So maybe marbles actually has to do this, but you don't have to. If you collect all of the collectibles on the way down, you don't have to work your way up to collect anything. You can just exit the level and then start it from the beginning and then end there because you keep your collectibles if you exit without completing the level in this game. So you technically never need to experience the ride back up unless you're with marbles only. Which is why I think hard mode is actually harder than super hard mode, and why that will be Victory Lap 2. Um, okay, wait, actually, no, I gotta pause. Hold on. I'm not skipping this T comment from Short Roach because I care about T even more than I already love Short Roach. So let's see. I'm with you. I prefer T human script version. June 5th is so close. Can't wait. Yeah, dog. Just one more work week. Like, this is my Friday right now. And then uh, my next 7 days, I'm going to do chill stream so I don't go too crazy so I can sleep early. And then I'm flying to Texas. And that Friday, burn my face off with some wings, have some hot ones with the boys, some cold ones also on top of the hot ones. Okay, so yeah, June 5th is so close. Yeah, he said Persian tea is black tea with cardamom and saffron and sugar if you like. Oh, yeah, that sounds deep actually. I would love to try that. Okay, if you don't have 2 tablespoons of sugar in my tea, it isn't tea. I need tea. I need sugar more in tea than I need in coffee. That's for damn sure. I can definitely enjoy my tea without sugar, but I think I enjoy my tea with sugar more than I enjoy my coffee with sugar. That's that's true, I think. What else did I miss here? Let's see. Sweet of the okay, yeah, yeah. Short Roach likes it sweeter. What you do too, right, Jarrell? You're not like you don't prefer black coffee like I do. Can't remember. And your opinions on coffee, I would love to hear. I messed up today. I left work a little early, so oh boy, I forgot to grab a little coffee on my way out. So I had a yerba mate instead. Impromptu little caffeine source. And that'll be the thing too. Like next week, I'm not gonna be drinking any caffeine, so I don't know if I'm gonna be like juiced to play all night long. Because I don't want to drink caffeine too late. And I want to sleep well before my early flight. Oh yeah, there you go. Jarrell, next, I sent you a link to our last IRL stream, but next week we're going to be doing a Hot Ones Mario Kart challenge where okay, little hiccup. Sorry guys, little hiccup. But we're back. Wild. Don't know what happened there. Actually, no, let's take that second. Yeah. So next week I'll still be doing this on Wednesday, but then that Thursday I will be going to Texas. Friday we're doing a Hot Ones challenge and all that. That's next Friday. Next Friday. Hold on. All right. I got an hour at most left in me here before I got to start playing some Melee instead. Nah, I can't, dude. I can't leave San Francisco. Like, people talk to me like, I should get out of my hometown. But like, bruh, my hometown is San Francisco. I was born at the end goal. I just gotta stay here. If I can't afford to live here, then that question might be something I would consider. But oh boy, I triggered that early and I didn't touch the cloud. Everything is ruined. I have no idea how the global cycles are lined up right now, so we're just freestyling it, you guys. I gotta pay a little more attention than I did last time, only because I'm not sure how hard this is gonna be to dodge with this global cycle alignment. Pretty chill, looks pretty chill. Oh man. I pressed that jump button so fast I didn't even kill the dude. I could have killed him with my drop dash instead of, but I jumped out of it, and by the time my body made contact with him, I did not have a hitbox out because I jumped so fast out of that drop dash instinctively, as any good little boy or girl that's somewhat adequate at this game. Ah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Time to catch up on chat here. Everything is too expensive. Yeah. If everything. Oh, oh. Find me running the mean streets of Half Moon Bay in 2012. Oh, nice. I'm like Wilson Fisk. I love this city. But I don't know. A lot of my friends are moving to Oregon because a lot of what they were in San Francisco for is in Oregon more so. And I understand it. Like, if I hadn't, like, if for some reason I had to move to a different state, prior to Sober Cart would have been Oregon. Yeah. But now Dallas would probably theoretically be on the table just as much as Oregon. Just because my friends. But I'm not moving out of San Francisco unless I absolutely have to. So, this is where I was in 2012. Okay, here we go, here we go. This part's tricky. This part's tricky. This part's tricky. And this is the part that killed me. Not that part. This part right here is the part that killed me 3 times now. That's killed me just like that 3 times. Should I have gone left? I should have gone left. Last. What's the swear counter out? Mods? Can you, DM me where my swear counter is at for the, Oh, you're in Kansas? Sick, how's that? How do you like Kansas? Compared to your time in Half Moon Bay? Seven. If you hear me, dude. Okay, wait, Trell, you were here for this. You're still here. I'm hoping and assuming. I'm guessing. Do you remember last stream when I said my favorite game? What my favorite game is? Number 2 is Melee, and number 1 is Rock Paper Scissors. When I was talking about Rock Paper Scissors and stuff on that stream, Cyber7, my boy, my OG day 1 lurker that even made an account on YouTube so we could type in the chat here, like, oh my god, love you, Cyber7, love you, 7, one of my favorite numbers now. He sent me an article about Rock Paper Scissors that is so fun to think about that actually, you know what, I'm gonna send it to you too, Drill, because Oh my god. Blast. Yeah, it's pretty much like, put it this way, and this is like the ultimate thought experiment to understand fighting games. Straight up to understand fighting games. Okay, it's not just rock, paper, scissors. Okay, imagine if we play rock, paper, scissors, and you get $10 if you win using rock, and you get $1 if you win using paper, and $3 if you win using scissors. Now, that is exactly what fighting games is like, because yes, everything, has counters and can be beat, whatever, but you want ideally to win the $10. But your opponent knows that you want to win the $10, right? So it's all about feeling out that who's gonna reach for the cookie. You feel what I'm saying? And then predicting that somebody's gonna reach for the cookie, or make somebody think that they can reach for the cookie. All that. That's the most simple way to completely understand how people think about fighting games. Outside of like spacing and stuff, like, because the payout for different options is obviously going to change depending on spacing and where other resources and a lot of other factors. But you boil it down to its most like pure state. It's rock paper scissors. Oh. And you could even spruce up rock paper scissors to to fit right in line. Also, um, yeah, I told him like, oh, I could talk forever about that whole concept. Um, but even more so than just talking forever about that concept, I am down. Wait, I am down to play Fantasy Strike with anybody at any time online. If you guys want to play Fantasy Strike with me online, the game is free, but you do have to pay, I think, like one time, to like upgrade your account to where you can um, select somebody to challenge to play, like if you want to play with your friends online. If you want to play with me, you'll have to upgrade your account with by buying in-game currency, which I have enough of to gift you that upgrade so you can play with me online if you would like to. But otherwise, it's a free download. You can download it for free and realize that you hate the game and don't want to play it with me. Or you can download it for free and then we can play it. You trying to play some Fantasy Strike, Jarrell? I would love to play you in Fantasy Strike. I've like Fantasy Strike is how I introduce people to fighting games that are, or how I get people that aren't into them to play. My friend, one of my coworkers, he's like, really deep into League of Legends. So when uh 2xKO was like announced and in the process, like he wanted to be, better than his friends at 2xKO when that game came around. So he knew that I liked fighting games. I'm not good at them. You know this. You've played me. I suck at fighting games. Um, but they're still so much fun to think about and do. So, but yeah, um, he said, "Can you like give me a recommendation of like how to get in?" Like he was asking me to teach him how to play fighting games, basically. And I'm not the best person to go to. But don't worry. He was not just left with me as his only resource. What the heck? How come he doesn't always have his mouth open on that run? I don't... I noticed that it wasn't the last time I made it there, and I don't know why. And I thought maybe I remembered it wrong. Maybe he just doesn't have his mouth open there, but it happened again. I don't know why. But what does it mean? Yeah. Dude, oh my god. Jarrell, I seriously thought that um, hitbox is like the new standard. Leverless controller is like the new standard for fighting games. Because it kind of is. Bruh, I low-key want to learn how to Tiger Knee Sun Octopus. Like, I low-key want to practice Tiger Kneeing Sun Octopus just because. Can you even do it? I don't know. Is it like a. Oh, yeah, of course you can. Because it's an aerial super. Airborne super. But then, like, imagine. Oh, God, that was so. Sorry. Exploded your ear holes. But imagine doing a Tiger Knee Sun Octopus on Hitbox. It's probably like way more doable than I realize, but just like thinking about how much more intuitively like easy it would be, not that it's easy, but how much more intuitive it would be to do on a stick. And I was like, okay, they made a character for people that are still using stick. I mean, that's a terrible way to over summarize Ingrid, especially if you oh, played against her former iterations. There's a lot more to say than just Sun Octopus is hard to do. See, how come there? I don't know why his mouth is open. 1, 2. Oh, barely. You see, I triggered him by jumping away from the second one. Okay, we're gonna learn from my mistakes, and I'm gonna go left this time. There you go. That bee is never gonna kill me again. Now I've solved it. Oh, I gotta go forward really fast. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we made it. Made it. This is it. This is the run. This is the run. Just go for it. No, I was so close. I give up. I'm just kidding. Did I ask you this already, Jarrell? What do you think about the Star Fox game? I am so excited for it. Honestly, I was considering ooh, maybe I'll do that. I want to relearn Star Fox 64 because I used to be like pretty good at like the dogfights and stuff. It was really fun. Like I have friends that were really good at Star Fox 64 who I've never seen get a game over, and like the part that he struggled with the most was Venom, which is the Star Wolf fight right before the final level. Oh boy, this isn't. I have no idea what this cycle's gonna look like. That was ugly. Freestyling it. Okay, okay. Huh? Doable? Doable. That was scary. Okay, we're good. Just watch out for the shark now. Just watch out for the shark. Okay. Wonder. One more, I think? Oh no, cool, that was it. I wonder if that's what causes him to have his mouth open. Is that section. I thought it was like at every like elevation or at every point. Like, I thought his whole pattern is predetermined. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, but that time he was going left. Weird. Okay. Still gotta watch out for the shark. Go left of the bees. Go left of the bees. Don't go right. Go left. Donkey Kong Country style. Always go left. He's gonna eat me. Cool. Okay. Just do it. Oh boy. I've never made it this far before. Oh my god. We're here. We did it. It's not too late to lose. It's not too late to lose. Don't. It's not too late to lose. It's not too late to lose. I can still fail this. Boom. There it is, Dom and me. A level that I've already 1000 or 100%ed. I have now 1000%ed it. Oh my god. Okay. Do I have time for another level? Or do we just end it there? Yes, thanks, Short Roach. Yeah, I got nothing for doing that at all. I already gained everything I could possibly gain from that level. I just wanted to see if I could touch the bottom and make it back up. Without dying, without touching anything. And yeah, there it is. We did it. What's the next one? Lava Pike Polder. How about we do this? Here's what we'll do. Just for fun, for a little bit more, hang out a little bit more before I end stream and go play some Melee. Let's look at this level. I love this level, everybody. Especially if you haven't seen me play this game a whole lot, check this out. I love this level. It's actually probably more cool to think about on like the regular mode where you have marbles and checkers. But you know what? This is Sawmill Thrill. The level features pips, conveyor belts that aren't always going in the same direction, saw blades, and a lot of dying. Oh boy. Oh shoot. I think I'm gonna have to play this level. This is one of the few levels where you kind of have to play it as marbles when you're 100%ing. Like, I think... Oh, the only time you want to be using checkers for this level is when you're going for, like, broke pacifist clears. But if you want to 100% it, you actually need to do it with marbles only. So I actually have a good amount of hours on this level with marbles, but hardly any with checkers. So these obstacles in the beginning were kind of made for marbles. But I mean, the game was made for both characters, so. You see what I'm saying? It's not that hard. But easier if you have a hover for sure. Definitely not necessary though. And I've never even spent the time to try and overcome these obstacles with just checkers. I will though, in this series. I don't know how many weeks before I get to this level, because this is technically endgame content, and I could be stuck on this level way longer than the other ones I'm already getting stuck on. So we're gonna skip the endgame content for the end, or not skip, but we're gonna save it for the end. So a couple more attempts for a little bit. And then we'll get into some melee. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Sick. Ooh, you know what? I kind of want that right now. Okay. Oh, yeah. I can... Oh, I just walked right off. Sorry. Yeah, I can definitely feel the difference. I have so much, like, muscle memory from playing this level as marbles that I know I'm now noticing the difference in walk speed between, like, I'm visually seeing that checkers actually walks slower than marbles. Oh boy, okay, cool. Mm. This is a good warm up for melee. I should play all of our Mario Kart World stream tomorrow night with this controller. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play all, our entire Mario Kart stream tomorrow night on this controller. Oh boy. Uh-huh. All right. Maybe not tonight. You seeing this? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, you mean play the? Yeah, we'll see. Maybe. Quite possibly. I want to just try it. I did it for one Thursday actually already. Maybe just give myself another chance to. Oh boy. Um, Maybe I'll just give myself another chance to plug this controller that I love so much. Um, and I would never play Mario Kart Wii with this controller, just like I would never play Melee with a Pro controller or Smash with a Pro controller. Oh boy. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to call it right there. Probably just gonna kick it in round two for a little bit. Play some Melee with anyone that's down. Doesn't seem like that is gonna be too long, but I will say again, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I've had a blast. I hope somebody did, uh, other than me. Um, yeah. WI, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And let's see. Oh yeah. You know, next week I'm gonna do a little more chill stream. Take a break from Windswept. We'll probably play, I don't know, maybe Star Fox. Who knows? Just for the one time because I'm gonna sleep early, catch that flight, and then we get right back to Windswept right after that every Wednesdays. But that's next week. It's gonna be chill. Maybe play some games with you guys. Um, but if you never show up again, and if our paths never cross again, just I hope you remember the good times we had. So.